that?
No, I don't actually look up what the tags are. I just found it like a few months ago, and I'm like, oh, cool. Apparently, there's gonna be a Scandi Civil War at round 3. That should be interesting.
Very, very drunk as well.
What, where they're all drunk?
Yeah.
I mean, when they drink, they get a little better, but then there's the break-off point, and then everything falls apart. Nem didn't send me his multi. I assume you want the multi, right?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's in channel, so. Alright, oh yeah, and I gotta turn the freaking emote mode off. Sometimes I forget to do that. There we go. Alright, I am streaming now, so yada-da.
Oh no, I can't say my racial things.
Your gamer words?
My gamer words. I can't say gamer words anymore. You know, when
You
we
see,
were
Dream.
in the
My
pre-stream.
father was a gamer, so naturally he was a very violent man.
Wow. You see, Liru, my father was a gamer. He put the in gamer.
That's a good one. That's a good one, sir. I'll give you that one.
And he also put the in.
No, no.
He won't give me
In
that
her.
one. In her. He put the in her.
Oh, man. Yanni coming by to grab the multi and fuck up. You could have just asked me on, he's already gone, but people, they send me the multi and they'll come out of my channel to grab it, and I'm like, you could just DM me on TeamSpeak and I can pass it to you there, but that's fine.
Too famous.
Dude, I literally have people like message me and they say, hey, this other guy's asking X, Y, Z. And I'm like, why don't they ask me themselves? And they're like, oh, they don't want to bother you, or you're too famous. I'm like, what?
Too famous.
Like, that's just an excuse. That's just a freaking, what is it called? Introvert excuse not to reach out and talk to people. Because I do that too to people, but not with that excuse, a different one.
I message you because we're best friends.
We're friends. Don't push
friends.
it.
Bestest.
I'm gonna kill you. Anyway, where's the FNF Discord so I can put the multi out? Yeah, right? You're not the first person to say that.
Fat. Over.
Why is there a picture of 2 dudes riding a mini BTR-80 Alpha?
Don't question it.
It just makes me wanna...
Make it?
I could. It's not that hard. All I need to do is do my standard thing I do to attach stuff to other things, and then I'd have to make a drone. No, we could just use the turret AI from the auto turret, rescript that to an 80 Alpha auto cannon, but it would only be able to fire forward. That would be adorable.
Liru say big funny words.
Right, I forgot. All right, sorry. I'm really bad at speaking in lingo, but all right. Fapovo on the bottom right island.
I'm just saying that because I have no fucking clue what you're talking about
personally.
personally.
That's fair. All right, I'm going back to voice acting. Oh, I always forget what this drink's called. I just call it the Brazilian national drink because that's what it is. I love how there's a bunch of black markers outside of the AO as well. Like, what was the point of that?
Don't question it.
I'll try not to. Also, Ranger, how are you doing? Hello, welcome to the channel.
But no, you just cut out.
Yeah, I know, because I was saying hi to viewer people. You know, I stream this. You know, it's just what I do.
You're a streamer?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's weird.
So am I. How many followers do you have?
I actually have no idea. I never go to my Twitch page. I only go to play the 3-minute ads in between certain streams, and I immediately leave because I'm busy like retyping all the commands for the next round of FNF.
You know what? I have a fucking stream deck, so I'm cool.
I do. I just have never used it yet.
Why?
I don't know.
They make everything so much easier.
sorry, I was putting prediction up. So, I guess we'll go over what's going on today. Friday Night Fights Halloween Edition. The only thing they changed was changing the word fights to frights, and it's all neutral sectors, which Dream and I agree is kind of... But, hey, we'll cast. We'll see what happens.
We'll cast.
Dream will then cover the NA branch. I'm going to be going to a special mission hosted by Devour King, the team leader of the Mutant Mod project, and he told me that apparently Fluffers is going to murder us all. So if you want to watch us get molested by a bunch of bunnies, then
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
I know what I'll be tuning into tonight.
I thought you'd be streaming FNF NA, or NA.
No, I mean, I'll be watching that at the same time.
Yeah, cack. All right.
Shall I do my ASMR intro that I showed?
Sure.
to you the
Do
other
your
day?
ASMR intro.
Okay, you ready? I got a new mic chat, and I hope I sound different to you lot.
All right, let's go. Go on.
This is my ASMR. Welcome, ghosts and ghouls, to a very special Friday Night Fright. Sit back and relax, and enjoy the carnage. There you go.
That was actually pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you. That was pretty good.
I think it sounded better on the sound file because it has to come through TeamSpeak and then go through Twitch.
Yeah, there's a little bit more compression with it, but that was, for what it was, that was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I really like this new mic.
Yeah, that's a good mic for you. Apparently, my chat's telling you to fuck off with your PlayStation 2 intro. I don't know what damn means.
I don't know what that means either. I don't know what fucking PlayStation 2 games they were playing.
Yeah. All right, anyway, Green 4 and Op 4 are on neutral footing here. They have the same exact squad size, side size, because it's not attack defend, it's all neutral sector. So they also have no assets, no night vision. So that's why it's a spooky mission. Part. Yeah, that's the spooky part. All right, so no night vision. Even teams, we'll break down who's on what side so you can place your bets accordingly. And Green 4, we're going to start with them. We've got, gosh, what are these called? R21? No. This is the 5.56 AK rifle. That's not the AK-104. It's like the M26, or I forget the designations because I don't see them often enough.
Guns.
Yeah, but it's a 5.56 rifle. I'm trying to see if there's any GLs. Everyone has flashlights too. That's pretty funny. But we're seeing 240 Bravos, 249s. Blue 4 have the Mark 18s. We've got a 338. I mean, he's not going to be able to see shit, to be honest, to snipe. So I feel bad for Dryden there.
Sorry, we were talking beforehand. I told you, we were talking before. I was like, how are the mission makers going to make this a scary FNF? And me and Stark both said they'll make it dark. They'll give them no night vision, and then they'll just crank up the fog. And they have done exactly that.
Are you kidding? Yeah, you're right. They did.
How to make spooky missions 101.
For fuck's sake. All right. Yeah, I mean, we got RPG-7s on this side, too, so at least they did a little mixing and massing for some kit bashing here. I do see some 249s on this side, though, and I am seeing... Does that 249 have a magnified optic? No, it's a CCO side. Okay.
Yeah, I was just going to say, those silenced Mark 18s, which I think... Where did they go? Yeah, those silenced Mark 18s are going to be absolutely devastating if they can get to those positions where they can actually see it. I know they also don't have any night vision, but if you use the opposition's flashlights to your advantage, then
you can pick people
those
off.
silenced Mark 18s are going to be the best. Honestly, don't know why anyone would pick sniper in this scenario.
Yeah, because it's dark. It's very dark.
Absolutely useless.
Yep. All right, but otherwise, Blackbeard is platoon leading. He's one of the newer guys to take up that mantle, but he's been doing a pretty good job with it so far. Jack being his platoon level medic, X-Ray being led by Despo. He's got Sayek, Templar, Albin, the guys that you normally see in OFCRA. We weren't able to cover over CRA yesterday, because they took their mod down. IFA took the mod down because they found more copyrighted content and blah, 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 so they took it down for 24 hours to fix it, but that screwed everyone over, unfortunately. Regardless, Ash as Alpha Squad leader. He's got 4IB and Swole Rotary, that group under him. Stark, noteworthy to be under him as well, one of the really good players we see time and time again. He does have a standard rifle, though. His weapon of choice is actually AT, but we'll see if he's able to scrounge around because if I recall correctly, the mission where he made a name for himself was he just kind of scrounged around, found a machine gun, found some AT, and did some crazy stuff. Regardless, we have Bravo led by Oddball. Under him, we've got Killer, Scottish, Stevo, Morgan, Sven, Broken, Tekic, Misfit, Candy. Some players we see week after week. Nothing too noteworthy there. We got Schultz leading Charlie HQ with members of UTG under him, as well as Freeman, an amateur. Norris by himself and Charlie too, but he does have a 240 Bravo. Norris makes a great name for himself with these auto rifles and machine guns. I would say his best weapon of choice is the 249, followed by PKP, PKM, or 240, so I'll be curious to see what he does in there. And then we have Delta with a large group of Papega Pirates with Not Bay, who is, I would say, the best player in FNF hands down. So really great roster there. It is nice to see that they're actually balancing the teams today compared to last week, that fucking slaughter in NA1, but...
it's funny, I was talking to Stark earlier, and we're actually talking
about... Oh, we got
about
Dooley here too. Go ahead.
The mission. We were talking about the mission that he made a name for himself. And then I admitted that basically everyone who you showcase in your videos or in your streams, you know, like the main names who make a name for themselves, they immediately go in my bad list just because I have to oppose you at every single corner.
That's really rude of you, but okay.
Apart from Norris, I love Norris.
So you still play favorites, okay.
I still play favorites, yeah. I mean, do you really think I don't?
All right, let's go ahead and look at Op4. Oh god, Op4 has the freaking mountain camo. 70s Russian mountain camo. Oh, that's disgusting.
It looks so cool.
Oh, they've got AKMs. They've got 7.62 by 39. Whew. All right, so they've got a bit of a caliber advantage there, in my opinion. I know Barb likes to fight me on it, but he's not here anymore, so regardless.
Bob is gone.
We have... Yep, just AKMs, some GP25 systems. Marksmans are having the PSO scope. Both of them are technically OP4-based rifles, so both of them have the OP4-based magnified optics, so you're seeing the PSAKs and PSO scopes. With the exception of Green 4 have 249s and 240 Bravo, so they have some Blue 4 US scopes for those. But regardless, decent mirror match there. I've been seeing PKMs, PKPs, and also some RPG-7s. Interesting. Looking over at Op4's roster, we have Jib-Style commanding. Really good season commander. I'll be curious to see what he does here. Lusode commanding the X-Ray group with... who is the Sniper D Omega with the 338 T5000. Again, I don't know how effective they're going to be today because it is really freaking dark.
Beyond, like, the only way I can see being effective is obviously flashlights, but where they will be effective, if they're able to get in a good position and snipe flashlights out, they're going to be invisible. No one's going to be able to spot them. That is the only place where there's like the sniper will be effective, and especially because of the camo, the light pollution, like, it's like their camo. I think the Green 4 Sniper is going to have a much better time than the Red 4 Sniper because their camo, if you go off night vision and just look, they kind of stand out, especially in the dark.
Yeah. So Op4 has a little bit of a caliber advantage, but if they're illuminated, they're going to stick out like sore thumbs. I do agree with that assessment. Otherwise, going down through the rest of the roster, we got Carey commanding Alpha. He's got some TSB members under him on Alpha HQ. Alpha 1 has 1 RW and 1 RCC members. We got Scandi Recon commanded by Azariah under Bravo. They also... so people were bragging to me they brought Teacher on today, and yes, he is indeed here. They also got Arcor with them. Nemesis is on. He's not streaming, though, interestingly enough. Yanni, Adria, Hotel Soap, a few fill-ins, Burton, and Falcon, who I would argue is the second best player within FNF right now. I'd say he took Nemesis's spot, and he does have a PKP.
Nah, Jibstone.
Spiky playing medic for them. Otherwise, Charlie, we got Vargrant commanding his troops. We got Cheese, Thompson, Rodrig, really good players under him. Charlie 2 has CZ Dream, who I would argue is the better Dream, because he at least knows how to use a sniper. Oh, he just disconnected as soon as you see... that was rude.
Did you just say he knows how to use a sniper?
He's back in Charlie HQ. Yeah, he actually knows how, you know, because he practices. Anyway, we got some other Czech players under Charlie 2. And then Delta HQ has AA members. It has Leia, who does her best work with the sniper rifle, but I don't see how... If all of them are nighttime and foggy tonight, I don't know how we're going to see any good sniping action, but I hope to be surprised by that. Finn, nothing. I've never seen nothing before. And an AI player who is...
He's going to be the winner here. Timothy Yakushkin. Timothy Yakushkin is going to win.
Why is he all the way over here?
You got a problem with that?
I just want to know why.
Timothy does what he wants to do, Liru.
Okay.
Timothy
sure.
does what he wants.
Does that mean if Op 4 get wiped and that AI is still alive, Green 4 can't win?
Yes.
That confuses me. Regardless...
Well, no, it is neutral sector, so, you know.
Yeah, but you can still win by wiping the entire enemy side, hence my confusion. All right, we're going to quickly go over these sectors. Yeah, what?
Before you go over the sectors, quick one. Obviously, because it is a triple neutral sector tonight, neutral sectors do have the possibility to go very quickly. There is a special possibility for a 4th round tonight, which I think might also be neutral sector.
Oh, my fucking God. All right, well, Charlie is a compound with 3 entryways. Honestly, looks pretty good perimeter-wise. I could see people taking the buildings on the interiors and fortifying those as well. There's also a 2-story custom garage building that can be fortified within that sector as well. It's a good zone, in my opinion. There's a little bit of capture room right outside one of the barriers, though, so I could see that getting sniped from the outside area. Otherwise, Alpha and Bravo are literally right on top of each other and right next to each other. Just 2 different sectors within the same military base. So honestly, just fight for the southern military base, and if you get control of that, you win. Like,
well, I think that's where the majority of forces will be sent.
That's honestly how this is gonna go. Like, it's got... I mean, if you can cover both of those sectors, you got some great high ground for anything that approaches. If you just are the first group to get in here, then form a defensive perimeter.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to send forces down straight through the middle and then break a squad off towards Charlie, or like a squad or 2 off towards Charlie, and then come in from the north, because then you can attack both sectors sort of at the same time while they're still getting set up.
It just got brighter. Outside, I think the moon came out or something. But here, what's that's asking? So I gotta bring this up. All right, what's that? Even number split. One side has 5.56 rifles. It's the R21s or whatever. So they're the AK 5.56 rifles. The other end has decent woodland camo, and the other side has 7.62x39 AKMs with the mountain camo, which is the best way for me to describe it because just look at that.
It looks like poop water.
I just watched a lot of random dudes teleport. I'm a little concerned. Anyway.
Wait, what? Oh, it might be the
because they went to the edge.
No, there's. Oh, did they go to the edge? I was just saying.
They might have. Who knows?
There's a script that drags people to the platoon. Oh yeah, no, it's because they're going towards the edge.
Gotcha. All right, give me 1 second to do some shoutouts. Sighted Mold, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. And Donnie Chad, thanks for the 16-month resub. Hope you both keep enjoying FNF, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yeah, no night optics. Like, as I was just telling, what's that? Like, sniping is kind of useless on this. It did just get a little brighter, so I could see someone going on, like, a high area and maybe getting some pickoffs, but... There's a few good areas, but that's only if the opportunity is going to present itself. That's only if people decide to run into open fields, which it is FNF, so that might happen. Why did everyone just get teleported around? Oh, that was what you were talking about. Neat. So it looks like both Op 4 and Green 4 are going to charge right to Sector Alpha and Bravo. I'm leaning towards Green 4, though, because on their approach, they at least have all this wood cover, where Alpha has a lot more open, or excuse me, Op 4 has a lot more open areas to get up on. So, these were measured, right? Dream?
Sorry, I was just typing that.
The zones were measured, right?
I don't make missions. I don't know.
All right, well, all right, standard stuff. If you believe in Scandi, vote Op 4. If you believe in Papega, vote Green 4. If you believe in map advantage, go Green 4.
If you believe in me, go Blue 4.
And once again, Dream is showing his intelligence.
I am very intelligent. So if I could put a true word on it, which side is Jibstyle on? Jibstyle's not playing tonight. Okay. Finzies, my British brother.
Did you just say Jibstyle isn't playing tonight?
Is he not? Is he playing? I didn't see him.
He's op for ground command.
Jibstyle, op 4 win because of Jibstyle.
1 minute.
Because of Jibstyle.
I see green 4. They're gonna potentially send X-ray over to Charlie. Op 4, meanwhile, I don't see if there's anything set up. I think they're just gonna follow the SSR down and then maybe break away. But I think this battle's gonna be told to use Alpha and Bravo. Yeah, whoever controls Alpha and Bravo will take it. Dream, you just got told.
Wait, who?
Wheaton.
What?
He doesn't want you to use global.
What?
$14.6K on green 4, 64.7K on op 4. I'm gonna be honest, guys. This round could really go either way, because they actually divided the players evenly. I'd argue green 4 has slightly more of the better single players than op 4, but we'll see. It's very, very close.
I just got told by my own fellow admin that I'm not allowed to type in global.
Nope.
Even though
it's because you're a badman.
I don't understand. I DM'd him about it because I'm actually perplexed. So as I thought, they're sending a 3-man squad or 4-man. Yeah, no, okay, they're sending. I think they're sending X-ray.
Yep, green 4 sending X-ray after Charlie.
Charlie, and then
op 4's rushing everyone down to Bravo.
Look at that front line.
I would, but it's really freaking dark.
Turn on your night vision, you melon.
Who uses night vision?
Me. What? What?
Oh my gosh, a lot of op 4 guys are turning around and backing off. Why? What are you saying? What for?
Why would you not use...
Go team 6.
Well, I mean, they're not using night vision. I want to catch what they're seeing. It makes it more even, you know?
Makes it more even.
So you see what the players are seeing because they don't have night vision.
Well, that doesn't make it even. I guess that makes it.
It makes you even with the player base.
It makes it more. What do you call it? Like.
Korvac, thanks for the 4-month resub.
That's not.
Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Okay. So they're going backwards because if you sprint backwards, you actually regain stamina in this godforsaken game. Because that's how the logic works.
That is logic.
It's so dumb, but yeah, if you
what are you talking about?
if you just jog backwards, you regain stamina. It's
So
yeah. Welcome to Ace.
Red 4 are 100% gonna make it there first because Green 4 had to go over a hill.
Yeah.
So I think Red 4 will get this first, and that's gonna be dangerous because it will be Scandi Recon. Actually, who is leading the charge right now?
It is Scandi.
No, I'm talking about Green 4. If it's anyone but Papega Pirates, they're done. Okay.
4IB and Papega are actually in the lead on the southern flank. True, what's that? But it won't get you there quicker.
Hey, Papega Pirates. Jesus. Actually, no, Green 4 made it first. Wow.
Yeah, 4 stopped at the base of the hill. Actually, no, it's going to be even on op 4 getting the...
Whoa, what are they fighting? Oh!
Flare spam.
Flare spam out. Gonna turn off the night vision now. Oh, that's a nice light glitch.
Yeah, it's because so many got fired at once.
Oh my god, that's...
Lob them GLs. Oh yeah, there's no GLs. There's only flares, so they're trying to blind op 4.
Yeah. So King Armor G, the Papega Pirates are just driving straight through, and they're actually just about to meet Scandi Recon or Yanni.
Yanni on point.
King Jesus versus Yanni Marlon. But you do have Cheese and Vagrant making their way down the southern side, which is really like a really good idea.
Alpha's been captured by Op4. Green 4 is going to follow under Bravo soon after, but Green 4 has the advantage right now because X-Ray might push in and take Charlie. Malin engaging Guy Fieri, doesn't land the kill. Most of his bullets, unfortunately, went to the ground. He's now lobbing a frag over.
This Red 4 push on the southern side is actually a really good idea because...
Flux might catch Sea Raven out of position. There it is. First headshot on Sea Raven.
You have Bravo coming up.
Novik's picking off another guy.
Red 4 are going to make it there first. King being really violent with it, fighting Infidel. No one gets killed.
Flux covering King. King getting killed by legal action.
Wait, he got killed by legal?
Yeah. Oh, now they're being shot at by the rear by Cheese. GL's going off, knocking out sideways a Guy Fury. Another GL perfectly on legal and Namini. Vargren firing the third GL. Great play by Vargren there, knocking out most of Papega.
Southern push from Red 4 was not met by Bravo quick enough.
Yeah. That flanking force didn't cover Papega in time. We were having a few guys wake up. Legal action failed the wake-up check, though.
So Green 4 are technically going to start winning on points because X-Ray have managed to capture Charlie or in the process because there's a 5-minute wait. But Green 4 have already lost so many men, and there's still Red 4 forces ready to come in on the western side, and even on the eastern side, where Jack 0800 is currently running around the enemy Op4 forces, trying to become one of them.
Oh, this is brilliant.
You saw that as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that one.
We're just gonna skip past
We're gonna ignore that one, Chief.
Yeah.
Ooh, Arma Jesus getting a pick off, and he gets hit by another underbarrel.
Dog 4 has managed to somewhat sneak into the Scandi Recon area, but has to stay low. 4AB have managed to mount the hill. I can't actually see Stark right now. Oh, Stark is dead.
Why are all the heavy hitters on Green 4 getting picked off early on today? That's very nasty.
I just had a charge. There it is. Azariah might come and meet Dog 4 here.
Yep, Dog 4 trying to hit him in the rear. Azariah avoiding the bullets. Gets taken out by Dog 4. Norris finishes him off.
Arcor and Adria.
Yep, Arcor trying to get a line up, but immediately pulls back. Dog 4 fooling around, and he gets hit by Yander. Norris with the 240 Bravo here. Einer getting the pick off.
So Red 4 have just decided to hold this hill and to the last end, and
Yep.
Green 4 have just lost and lost and lost. Green 4 managed to retake the southern side. Which
Hold up, Norris might make a good play here. If he can climb over that rock. He's gonna get right on Arcor. Point blank 240 Bravo. Triple tap. Gets another. Yanni freaks out, shoots friendlies. He gets taken out. Norris on a triple kill. I think Norris pulling back to reload. Yep. He was not noticed though.
Nimia trying to pop a flare with a flare launcher, but...
As coming around on the beach, might meet Bond and Jonathan.
Oh, Tolly takes out Nimia.
Great pick off by Tolly.
And Green 4 have started to retake this top of the hill here.
Falcon crossing, might spot Norris. He does not. Instead he's, oh, here we go. Falcon kills Norris, and he's evading bullets by Shepard. And he forces Shepard to pull back. Norris could still wake back up. That was multiple shots from,
No, that
yeah.
kind of convinces me otherwise, but it could be the other guy's blood.
We have a lot of Green 4 still up here, though.
Yep,
Op4's out of position. They were
Western
winning
side.
the initial firefights, but
I think they
now,
got a bit too overzealous.
now we're starting to see Green 4 sneak a few units into Op4's line, and they're doing a lot of damage.
Green 4 completely lost
Barton's
the southwestern
fighting, and
front.
do you see who Barton's fighting? That one guy that doesn't have a mark by Nixon? Down slope? Barton kills Nixon.
There's a guy without a tag he's fighting?
Yeah.
There is. Who is that?
I don't know who that is. Barton's gonna run right into him. Ah, Barton trades with him.
It is...
Op4 also has the entirety of Delta on the rear. I think this is Op4's problem. Delta is not doing anything. They need to be, so this is why Op4's missing one of their entire squads in this attack. Alpha's gotten stagnant on this flank around. I think Green 4 might be able to pull this out because Op4 completely misplayed half of their force.
That guy just doesn't exist. He just doesn't exist.
Yeah, like the AI Alpha 3-3 back that got teleported up. Yeah.
It wasn't him, but, you know, he just doesn't exist. Though you do have this Redfall force on the back of them now, on the northern side, which could make some big moves.
It's Delta, but I don't think so. I think they're just completely out of position. Notbase run up, kills 2 people in a 2v1 before he's taken out himself. A little bit of a waste by Bay, but honestly, if you go positive on your KD right now on Green 4, you're golden for what's going on right here.
A really good, like, top of the hill defense here, but individual performances by Norris and I can't remember who the other guy was, just broke apart their lines. Dog 4 taking out as well. And Green 4 now control the hill.
Skipper gets a throw on a satchel here. Also got a kill on someone, manages to make Op4 pull back after throwing that charge. Good call.
It is 10-5 right now on the point with Green 4 convincingly holding this hill. Delta need to move in while Green 4 is still just completely split up around this area.
I don't think they're going to do it in time. They're coming down the beach flank, and Green 4 still has some forces right here with Fupapega in the lead. Falcon has pulled back himself, but I don't know. Teacher getting shot at because his RPG warhead sticking above his head over the ridge.
Falcon's still alive, could probably do a lot here, but Tolly,
if he gets in the proper position, but only if he positions properly. He's got a lot of Green 4 around him.
Tolly with that 240 Bravo might be able to catch him out here if he... No? Okay, Falcon,
no, I think Falcon's going to be able to get a flank done, but...
Falcon has a PKP. Tolly's moving around with the 240 Bravo, but Falcon's about to run into a full squad of Green
He pulls back.
He managed to get into a cubby, which is a perfect area for that PKP if they push up.
Throws a grenade out. Wow, whoa! Right on Hanu! Ooh, that was a great fucking throw! Finds Tolly, knocks Tolly out.
That was a really nice nade from Falcon.
Ah, but we got Arma Jesus coming. He heard that PKP.
If Falcon finishes Tolly off here, it might be the end of him. No, but Arma Jesus still making his way down, rock climbing, turns around. Tolly could still wake up here.
Fucking baseball throw. Hanu wakes back up. That was still a great fucking throw.
Oh, Goran firing at Jesus.
Yeah.
In time.
Delta getting picked off by Bravo 1 now because they're on a hill in the open. I think this is it for Op4. Tolly waking back up. He's looking for revenge.
Oh, here we go.
Falcon's too busy rock climbing. Tolly's still bleeding. He's trying to run into a position where he can bandage. He's going to get arm at Jesus. There's the kill.
So he doesn't. He's actually engaging with friendlies.
Stuck in a reload. Wow, by Matura.
I think Falcon's going to find his corpse and end it.
Yeah. Falcon knows the bodies and everything, so I'm not surprised.
PKP ring though. Falcon
coming up to Comrade Slav.
And another guy.
And another invisible guy.
They're trying to save a dead guy.
Falcon's confused.
Falcon's trying to tell him they're dead.
Yeah. They're dead, fam.
Why is he invisible? Who is that?
I don't know. That's the second invisible guy on Op4.
It is. Is it a glitch that's just been happening?
I don't know. You don't know they're there until you actually see them, so...
The funny thing is, oh my god, look at Red 4's skulls. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Red 4 is done.
We've got the 3 on the back here, which are still making their way around.
They completely miscoordinated Alpha and Delta, and they had the advantage, and then they lost it.
Tolly might be able to pull something out here if he just knows he's going to make.
Where'd the invisible guy go?
He's on the rock right next to him, to the northeast.
Oh, Falcon spots Tolly. Knocks him out again.
Tolly.
Trying to get the double tap to make sure he's dead this time. I doubt Tolly will wake up again unless he's a medic. No, he's the 240. Yeah, so Falcon's going to make sure he's dead this time. That's funny.
I've just realized that Andre's team is now completely dead, and I can see Julie.
Yeah, they got
just
picked
sitting
off on that
there.
hill back there. There's the double tap.
Andre had 2 other dudes next to him, and I've just seen Julie.
Oh, he's looting that
now.
240 Bravo. No, is he?
I would. Yeah, I much prefer the 240 Bravo to the PKP, but they both sort of work well enough. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Yeah, so Andre's what remains of Alpha. And Delta's pulling back. I don't see how Op4 is going to turn this one around unless Falcon pulls something amazing, but this is a lot.
Look at Timothy. Look at Timothy Yakushkin with his beanie, his winter camo, and his AK.
Oh, yeah,
He's
back in the
ready.
back, yep. Freaking AI, it's Check-a-D AI.
He's ready to be pulled in at any second's notice. Well, if Red 4 don't move, it'll be a Green 4 win by points. Andre and Dooley, literally just a rock separating them. And Julie might end up dropping in on him. Oh, Julie! I think he heard him shuffle.
Dooley gets him.
Now it is just a fight on the western side with a completely broken up Delta unit, with only a few guys actually moving in. Nothing Skynet and Xenix all holding back.
As is in my chat bitching about Op4's commands tactics, yeah.
I'm literally not surprised. As long as he's being a kind gentleman and not saying anything rude about it, you know, he can say what he likes. But I'm not gonna check your chat. I'm just gonna, you know, ensure.
Nordic Prophet being shot by Morgan. Oh God, Nordic being shot by 4 different shooters.
You missed it last week. Nordic managed to basically save a round.
Grenade rolled right on Hanu again! Oh, Hanu cannot catch a fucking break. He's just a goddamn grenade magnet.
Nordic basically saved a round last week by killing a BTR. So he's on a hot streak right now.
And he wakes back up again, the fucking Chad.
I think Leia's gonna see him though.
Leia, no, come on. Just use a grenade. Oh, shot in the ass.
Nordic's running through the trees. He's back in.
Falcon ran up, got a few shots, ran back.
Leia takes out another, but then gets snapped by Captain Morgan.
Good old rum.
Falcon, Comrade Slav, and the Invisible Man. This is the team of dreams.
Dooley's coming up on the side, though. He's the Dream Ender. He's got a PKP, but he doesn't check the rock on the right.
Wait, he's the Dream Ender?
Runs right into Slav, avoids all of those gunshots. Gets Slav in a 1v1. And then kills the invisible guy, too. I told you! He will end it!
Oh, he's still alive.
Falcon's running up.
Oh, but Julie's gone for a wide flank kill.
Falcon, yeah, Falcon's gonna be blind to this. Dooley's gonna get an opening shot. He spots Falcon. He's forced to reload, but Falcon doesn't check left. Oh, he might. Checks the rock. He spots Dooley.
No, I don't think he does.
Uh-oh. Skipper coming down.
He's just checking. Julie's moving up. He wants to get his gun steady. And
Falcon had to have seen him. Oh, and Falcon getting the shot.
Skipper's going to hear the shots, though, and he's looking out on the rock. Sees Falcon. Falcon manages to get behind the rock. He throws a charge.
No, it's a regular grenade.
That was a charge.
Oh, shit.
Told you. Fucking X-Ray wanted in on some of the fun, and are now actually going to move up straight behind. Nordic managing to survive the
keep him
forest
banned.
run
What's that?
where
That's funny.
Everything was shooting at him, so props to him. X-Ray pushing up now. Falcon doesn't really want to enter. Falcon's going to fire a flare off. I love those little flare cannon things.
You know, you're right. We actually win the points.
Yeah.
Less
12
than...
to 78.
Yeah, it's about 8 minutes remaining.
Depso decides to take a different route in. Is he? Oh, Psych might have spotted Falcon here. I think he has. Yeah, he definitely has. He's talking to his guys saying, hey, I can see a guy here. But none of them want to listen to him. Psych's going to see Falcon run out here. Might be convinced to take a couple shots. Depso and Tempo can't.
Rory spots Falcon and knocks him out and gets the double tap.
Good man, Rory.
Falcons ran. Falcons' luck, unfortunately, ran out.
Basically it for...
Yeah, I don't...
Rory is now being engaged by friendlies.
Rory, no! Yeah, I don't see how the remaining 4 Op4 guys, which are completely out of position, are going to be able to score this one. So funny enough, this was an upset. Yeah, only 18k on green 4, about 68k on Op4. This was, damn.
Yeah, the thing I said was a joke, so don't listen to me. I should stop cursing people. I really should.
Tripwire flare mine.
Tripwire flare mine. Can someone order the air to go to the objective?
Pretty lights.
Nordic, Nothing, Xenix, and Skynet, the 4 men. Did you get it? Hey, look, it's the 4 horsemen.
This round's gonna be over in a minute.
It's the 4 horsemen, Liru. They're gonna win.
Right.
Oh god, they are not going to win. It's 96 to 12.
Yeah.
You never know.
Oh god, Shepard's engaging the sky. He sees the Reapers. Colonel, the Reapers.
I can't remember fucking Shepard's voice. No, it's not Shepard, but...
GG and, well, yeah, GG.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks is alerting the guards.
Op4 would have won that if they had all their forces committed. They were winning the initial fights. Vargrit did an amazing flank on Pepega, knocking them all out. But Op4 had 2 squads in reserve, and they just completely whiffed that early on advantage, unfortunately. Alright, chat, you know the deal. If you were watching because you were dead in that round, get the fuck off the stream. Go play round 2. Good luck, have fun.
Colonel, there's fucking stream snipers.
Okay, I'll give you that one. That's pretty good.
I did a solid snake up the other day. With Barb's Law, actually. I was Snake, and my throat has not forgiven me since.
Here, this time I'll check for you because you mentioned follower count. Run the 3-minute ad. I've got 42,426 followers. Happy?
Oh, it's a small streamer, yeah. Small streamer.
Small streamer.
Oh, Falcon disconnected.
Is he done?
He might be.
Is he done with the VS today? He didn't get friendly fired, though.
Da, da, da. It's a neutral sector.
Oh, who would have thought? Alright, this is round 2. What do we got for round through? Round through.
Round through.
You okay?
Sorry, that tickled me.
I see.
Let's get ready to go into round through.
Round through, baby. All right. 1 second. I'm going to change up my music here. Playing more of my exotic stuff that I normally don't get to play. Oh, Falcon, you're coming back for round 2? Nice. He just wanted to drop by my chat real quick. Yeah, Falcon did try to carry. I'll give him that. Oh, he crashed, Keck.
My dad asks, is it round through or round twee?
That's a good one.
110 players. Wow. Everyone was looking for some spooky stuff tonight.
Too bad they're only getting neutral sector.
That's pretty spooky.
Goddamn neutral sector. Like, I get it. It goes quick, but... a little bit of variation. If they're all nighttime ops, I'm going to be mad. But I don't see anything about...
It's spooky season, Liru.
God damn it.
Everything is at night. I'm going to eat my last jam donut. Yummy.
I'm debating for a Starship Trooper op I'm going to do on Halloween Day if I should just go replace all the bugs with Halloween bugs. I'm really just tempted to do that for the hell of it because I forgot they existed in that mod, and now I want to do it.
Halloween bugs.
Yeah.
I don't want Starship Trooper. Never watched it.
That's fair. I'll probably just do it. Replace them with candy corn. Keck. I don't think there's a mod that that adds hostile candy corn, unfortunately.
Definitely is. Definitely is somewhere. Gotta be.
Of course, Zam would have emotes from the Zone channel. I'm not even surprised. Oh, I forgot to put the FNF command in my roster. There we go. All right, if you ever want to come play Friday Night Fights, by the way, they're going to have some special events soon. I'm not allowed to talk about it, though, because there's a badman here that will ban me. It's going to be a month-long thing, but I would recommend you get in on it, because I know a lot of people have been asking for something like that. Regardless, if you want to play, all you have to do is hit !FNF. That'll take you to their Discord. Then you'll find the mod set and the TeamSpeak IP. Once you have the mod set downloaded, you can jump onto the TeamSpeak. And then you can poke SL Dream. He is in the Casting Couch channel with me, and he will be happy to drop what he's doing and help you.
In other terms of this, as I've said multiple times, but I know...
He'll help you out. You know, he's just such a nice guy. Anyway, yeah.
Fuck you. Let me just... I'm trying to help people here.
I know. They're supposed to poke you, and then you'll help them.
No.
Yeah. Duh. God. Oh, Flavit, it's going great. Are you the same Flavit that's playing FNF? If so, hope you enjoyed round 1, but Op4 did get slaughtered there by loss of numbers. All right, let's unmute him again.
Go to my channel and do ! Join FNF to get a video.
Oh, God, he's advertising. Be careful, guys. Advertisers will not be tolerated. Ah, different Flavit, right now.
Fuck you. I'm trying to help. Fuck you. I'm trying to help people. What are you going to do? What are you
I know, you're
do?
trying to help yourself by advertising.
I literally get nothing from the videos. I can't even monetize my videos. It's just there to help people.
Good for you.
I don't even upload. I don't even upload, man.
Oh, Flavit's right. Make sure to call Dream Jack as much as possible.
Oh, don't do that.
You know, you should specialize in handsome Jack quotes from Borderlands 2. That's what you should get into.
Handsome Jack?
Have you ever played Borderlands 2?
I think, yeah, I did. I know who Handsome Jack is, but I don't know any of his quotes. I also don't know if I can do his voice.
You should work on it.
Let me see if I can find a quote. Let me mute my microphone so no one hears my phone.
I'd love for him to do some of the really long quotes too. That would be great.
Send in Goat Team 6.
I probably would too if Flavit, to be honest.
Double Twitch baby.
Double Twitch baby. Hofkey, thanks so much for the 18-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Guys, by the way, let me go over what the stream schedule is going to be for today. We're going to be covering all 3 rounds, potentially 4 rounds of FNF EU. Then we're going to be doing a special op at 8 p.m. hosted by Devour King, the lead team dev on... the team lead dev, excuse me, for the new Mutants mod. He also made the emus. And then after that, we'll be working on some Halloween spooky ops for Sunday. Saturday, I originally wasn't going to do anything, but then Raptor, Rubik's Raptor is what you guys know him as. He invited me over to come play some Halo PvP on Arma, so like some custom games and stuff. So that should be fun. That'll be from about 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then Sunday, we've got a stream at 10 a.m. 2:30-ish, because the 10 a.m. one might take a few hours, and then 8. But I might have to push the Starship Trooper back to Monday, because I might not be able to find the time for it. Because the 10 a.m. one might run a little bit over, and I gotta keep some time open. So we'll see how things go. I wish we could have more villains in video games like Handsome Jack. That was...
I don't know, I searched some quotes,
Masterclass.
but they weren't really quotes, they were just a bunch of funny things from, I guess, but I don't know any quotes, so I can't really help you on that. Maybe next time.
It's okay. I forgive you.
25 meg?
Why is this mission file 25 meg?
I don't know, Liru. It's made by Maz, so you know there's something special.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put up the prediction.
Stop.
What?
No. Bad Liru.
What?
Bad Liru.
You can't tell me what to do, Badman.
So, how's that weather?
It's been rainy all day, but I've been trying out these, it's the Brazilian national drink. I don't know how to pronounce it. It begins with a C, but you add sugarcane liqueur to some mashed up lime bits, because you cut a lime up, and I also add passion fruit to it.
Nice.
And it's pretty damn good.
I don't have a drink. Or food. I'm hungry.
I went to the grocery store with Bloodwing this morning, got Chick-fil-A, had lunch, and then she went out and did errands as I did some video editing and some mission prep. I haven't seen the Dune yet, though. Haven't had the time.
Nice. I'm only going to one Halloween armor event.
Yeah, I have a Halloween party tomorrow, though, in the evening, so I've been prepping for that.
Oh, nice. It's also,
Fuck, there's that, you know that new CDLC coming out?
yes.
I got invited to something for it. I'm not allowed to talk about it, stream or record it, but I need to participate in that.
Nice.
Man.
I like doing, because I've got this thing going now where I normally get and play the CDLCs as soon as it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been having a lot of fun doing that, and it's very interesting to see what other people say. Also, yes, to everyone who doesn't care, it is my dad's birthday tomorrow, so wish him a happy birthday.
Happy
0
birthday.
days. That's his online name.
Harker's Crypt, Harker's Mansion, Harker's Farm.
Oh, God.
What is this? I'm concerned.
I don't know, man. It's Maz. He's like very, very... He's very weird. He's very
It's been
weird
fun
person.
to watch him grow as a
It's been
mission
fun.
dev, to
He
be
was-
perfectly
he-
honest.
He started off as a...
He started off like everyone else. He
Yeah,
was bad at mission making, and now he's really good at mission making. That's how you learn, is through experience. Fucking... Once in a blue moon, I look back at my Trump's wall op, the thing that made me famous. Dude, that thing was so poorly made. I don't know why it got me famous. but it was such shit.
Because it was topical.
Probably.
It was funny because it's Trump.
Look, everyone needed a break from Luton's over-elaborate mortar fest, so I just made something stupid, and that's just how it happened.
It's funny.
Oh, my chat's saying
Because-
happy birthday to Mr. Jack's dad.
Ah, you didn't have to say the Jack part.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
fair
they
enough. Thank you,
added it,
everyone.
you know?
Ah, very kind. At least you know you're nice to my dad, and that's all I can ask. Don't have to be nice to me.
All right, Blue 4 is being led by Private First Class Schultz, who, ex-TSB member, goes around, been playing Armor for a while. Be curious to see what he comes up with. Kiri is leading X-Ray. We've got Reaper's Insanity, I would assume, as the marksman. No, it is... no, I was right. It is Reaper. All right, just Kit didn't load it yet, and then Norris is being one of the suppressed guys. We've got Alpha HQ Schneider with 1RW taking Alpha slots, UTG taking Alpha 2. I just heard a weird noise, interesting enough. We've got Blackbeard leading Bravo with Oddball, Jack, Killer, members from the OPS community. Bravo 2 has Albin, Sayak Templar. Charlie has Kane with Papega Pirates under Charlie 1. And some Charlie 2 members being Papega and the Not Bay Dooley combo. Remember, this group won last round, so if you want to hedge your bets based off of results, feel free. Killer also in the leader group. With Lusod, Aim at the Stars. Actually, no, I could be wrong. They were on Op 4 last time. My bad. They're under Delta 1. But otherwise, we have Blue 4 with M16A... I thought I saw M16. Yeah, okay. M16A3s. No, that might be A4s. Regardless, 5.56 rifles. So we'd have 249s, 240 Bravos, M72 Laws, Carl Gustavs, and the Lapua sniper rifle with 338. And 2 suppressed Mark 18s on this side. Yeah, there's random, like, zombie noises. That's probably why there was so much sound, is because there's random noise triggers. That's funny.
Don't tell me he's putting random noise triggers in.
He put random noise triggers in, because I just heard one. That's great. Dude, hell yeah. I'm up for that.
Sakes.
There better be an anime girl noise trigger. Anyway, Op 4 has Vargrin leading. It is your standard Russian forces with 5.45 rifles, so RPG 26s, RPG 32s, AK 74s with PKMs, PKPs, and then they've got the T5000 338 sniper rifle with probably suppressed AKMs for that extra umph. Vargrin is leading Platoon HQ for Op 4 here. Shy being his 2IC Jib style, commanding X-Ray with Leia taking the sniper rifle. And this one's a little lighter, so snipers are going to be a little more effective. So I'll be curious to see what Leia does with the sniper roll. More than likely better than Dream. Otherwise, Flying Finn leading for Alpha with Scandi Recon under him. Again, a lot of Scandi Recon representation with Alpha 1 being completely booked. Alpha 2 having Iander and Teacher and Yanni. We got some fill-ins from 1RCC in the 17th, as well as R-Core, one of the FNF devs. 4IB taking Bravo HQ with Stark taking one of the team lead positions. We also have Hotel Soap and Ghoster filling in under Bravo 2. Charlie 2 have the Czech guys led by Dream Czech under the Charlie 2 group. The better than SL Dream in every way. Dream CZ. Classic. Otherwise, Delta HQ has Jonathan, Omega, and Rodrig. And under Delta 1 and Delta 2, we have Miss Spear, Candy, Tekik, Broken, Matsura. Again, the guys that won were helpful in winning the previous round. So, overall, I would lean to Blue 4 because they already scored a W, but feel free to bet on whoever you feel like. I imagine this is going to be a harder round to bet on. Does Falcon have a machine gun? Oh, he's doing the jumpy, but no, he only has a rifle today. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and look at the remaining Op 4 guys. Stark is the team leader, so he has a GL. Iander does have AT, but there's no vehicles on either side, so the point's a little moot, but he can still use that as a shock weapon. Malin has the MG in the Scandi squad. Interesting.
Stark keeps fucking messaging me on Steam.
Why?
He said I smell, and then called me a vegan.
You do smell, Jack. Anyway, Dooley being an explosive specialist, Not Bay being a medic. Namonite taking the machine gun. Armagees taking explosive specialist. Okay. And Norris is a suppressed shooter. And the only one I see in their element in terms of roster stuff is Leia on Op4. So, interesting. We'll have to see how this round goes. Otherwise, looking over at the sectors themselves, do you want to go over sectors?
Yeah, I will have a look. We will start with Alpha, or Harker's Mansion. Harker's Mansion, as it says in the name, it is a mansion, a 3-story mansion, lots of windows, lots of sneaky places, and a very, very dead goat demon at the top.
Wait,
so
where's the goat
good.
demon?
The goat demon is at the top floor, sitting next to a casket. So there is a goat demon. Instead of it a mansion, it's actually a hotel, because I just did see a key rack. So I think this is actually just a hotel, but you know, said to be a mansion, which I guess works.
Neat.
Lots of doors, lots of little places you can hide. 3-story. It's a pretty decent sector if a lot of people are going to push here, but considering it is neutral sector, it might just get a few fights here and there. It's not nearly as close and condensed as it was last time, so I can see this one going on for a bit longer with a few less fights. Lots of trees surrounding it. You have got some inclines being able to watch down on it, but again, it's neutral sector. That's not going to be very useful unless you already hold the point. Moving on to Bravo, which is Harker's Farm. This guy owns a lot of real estate. Well done to him. Of course, it is a pumpkin farm. So a nice pumpkin farm. Liru, just as guys, have you carved your pumpkins yet?
Yes, we did yesterday. We carved 4 of them.
I meant to do mine tomorrow with my little sister. I was going to stream it. I did stream one of them, but it was a horrible stream, and I lost my mind within 10 minutes.
Amazing.
It was very funny. Other than that, it's just an open area, just a farm. Nothing that, much to say about it. Yeah, just lots of trees. Again, neutral sector. It's more about who gets there first and who can control it rather than defending it post. And looking at Charlie, the last one, Harker's Crypt. Jesus, this guy owns a farm, a mansion, and a crypt. What has he done in his lifetime?
It's the family
crypt. Family crypt. Fuck me. How Jesus, they are like rabbits. I won't go into too much detail of what that means for all your, all the children in the chat. Should be here. It's an 18+ game.
Dream likes watching bunny girls do stuff. That's what he's trying to say.
What? Okay.
He's obsessed with that bunny hero from My Hero Academia. That's what it is.
I don't watch anime. Shut up.
How'd you know it was anime?
Because I never hear the fucking end of it.
Yeah.
I never hear the end of it. Obviously,
Okay.
I'm fairly certain it's one of those really popular animes.
True,
that you
lazy.
just never hear the
True.
End of, especially on TikTok, because I accidentally saw
you're a
one
TikTok.
video. A TikTok? Did you just call me? I did upload a very funny TikTok the other day on my personal TikTok that no one will ever find, which is good, which makes me happy. Other than that, yeah, it's just a crypt, just a couple of it's crypt. It's not that good, but again, it's not about defending it; it's about taking it.
I'm leaning to Alpha.
Yeah, I'm leaning to Alpha. It's the best covered one.
But that one's the closest one to Blue
But
4.
honestly, this is going to be a really long neutral sector round.
Yeah.
Because it's so open. I'll be interested. So Blue 4 will probably...
I'll be right back one second.
Okay, hi chat. Hi chat. Let's do epic movie voice or soft and sultry. Let's do the soft and sultry. I kind of have to turn my microphone my head to the side. Blue 4 are probably going to push out and move straight on to Alpha while sending a small squad to fight at Bravo. I think Red 4 have the upper hand here, considering they can get to Charlie much quicker than Blue 4. So holding those two are going to be huge for them, while Blue 4 has to suffer through more in order through lots and lots of fighting, Basically, Op 4 kind of have the better hand here, considering they can move to Bravo and Charlie quicker, and the two that Blue 4 can move to is Alpha and Bravo, meaning that they're going to have to do it, they're going to have to fight to get their second one, whereas basically Charlie have a guaranteed one. Red 4 have a guaranteed 2, considering they can get to Bravo quicker. I mean, I guess it does look kind of the same distance. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. I need to form this mic so I can do that better, so you don't hear as much inhaling or exhaling. Because you kind of have to say, I can't hear what anyone in Liru's chat is saying. My chat is telling me to stop, and every time they tell me to stop, I want to do it more. Because it's funny to see them be upset that I'm not doing something they want to do. I hope everyone in Liru's chat is doing okay today. My chat are mean and I don't like them. I mean, you're also kind of mean, but you know, you're a lot better. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you are having a good Halloween, a good Halloween, of the whatever the fuck time, a good Halloween time. Well, I hope you're all having a good Halloween. I know it hasn't happened yet, but I hope the month is going well. I hope for those Americans and Canadians already have that. For all the Americans, your Thanksgiving goes as well, and then we'll move on to Christmas, which everyone is excited for. He's still not back. I'm still talking to myself. Basically talking to myself. Again, I have no clue what anyone in Liru's chat is saying. My chat just called me a slut. Yeah, I'm gonna practice a bit more with this mic, see if I can do some deep voiced ASMR stuff, just because it's funny, and also I really like how it sounds.
What has he been talking about? I'm a little concerned. Sorry, I just wanted to make myself another drink real quick.
There he is. I was starting to lose it. Yeah, I was talking about it, and Red 4, in terms of map design and placements of the sectors, are really in here because they have easy access to Charlie, while also being, I think, slightly closer to Bravo.
I don't know. So, Op 4 has a gradual slope up, whereas Blue 4 have to scale up this really steep hill, and then it's even for the most part.
Well, that's pretty much what I'm saying. I think Red 4 will reach Harker's farm first, and they'll obviously get Harker's crypt much easily, with Blue 4 mainly taking Harker's mansion. So I think the in terms of map design, the scales lean a bit more towards Red 4 rather than Blue 4. But I actually didn't really read much of the names because I can't lie, I wasn't really listening.
I don't know. This is one of those scenarios where I could see Op 4 hitting Charlie, hitting Bravo, excuse me, then hitting Blue 4 at Alpha, and then Blue 4 holds Alpha, then counterattacks and is able to sweep Bravo, and then just hold those two and send an attacking force to Charlie, because attacking Alpha is going to be a little on the difficult end because of all of the different windows within Alpha itself. But we could see Op 4 spam AT.
True, but
especially with Iander.
The last time we saw a team take control of a point, they lost it about 3 minutes later because of some bad pushes from some, and just some teams not, utilizing themselves.
It's going to be up to see if the commanders can actually pull a proper strategy, because that's what broke last scenario for Op 4. So we'll just have to see how it goes.
So we've got Scholl and Vagrant in charge. I haven't seen Scholl lead in a while, but Vagrant obviously leads quite often.
I don't know. I think we're just going to see a lot of forest fighting. Still a little dark in the forests themselves, but enough to see silhouettes. Both of the sides have a decent woodland camo, so they can try to play it stealthy if they want to. But we're not going to see anything until we see the actual PvP combat breakout. Now, it is important to note, let's see, Cholt is having X-Ray. Looks like they're going to dart right to Alpha, and everything else is going to go for Bravo based off of the formation that they're lining up on. Op 4 going to pull the same thing. They're going to have an element of Charlie specifically Charlie 2 go up to Charlie, and the rest of Op 4 is going to head to Bravo. So Bravo is going to be the first major engagement.
So I do, like I said, I think Redfall will take Bravo and Charlie much quicker. I think there will be a bit of fighting at Bravo, but it all pretty much depends on who gets those early kills. Because if you can get those early kills and confuse basically everyone, there we go, everyone running out, everyone having their guns on backs. It's a huge line moving up with some of the teams going up to Charlie. Like, what? Why the random noise cues? I just heard someone like, I just heard someone like finish. That didn't sound like a pained. That didn't sound like a pained yelp. That sounded like a relieved yelp. There's whispering.
Yeah, they're whispering this way.
So I don't like.
Oh, that's actually. I'm gonna cut the music.
I've been playing Faz.
Yeah, I gotta play the Halloween update too with Dante. I gotta find some time this weekend.
Oh, I love it so much. Me and my friend have been playing it. If you ever needed to, me and my friend will be able to play.
Of course.
Unless it's at 3 in the morning, then he probably won't be. I will be.
Dude, there's like yelling in the forest too. I'm gonna ask Maz if I can steal this mission file and make an op out of it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. But yeah, it's really good, the new Halloween update. Because they reformed all the difficulties, so now professional is actually hard.
Nice.
And nightmare makes my blood boil. I don't like the laughing. I don't like the laughing. It's actually
following Op 4 right now. I'm not hearing it.
I'm following Blue 4. It's making my the hairs on my arms stand up. Don't like it.
Sorry to hear that, Korvac. That's so funny.
What's so funny?
Just hearing the random noises as the infantry move by.
I can't lie. Being the infantry in this situation has got to be like pretty like it's got to. I mean, a lot of people probably won't find it spooky, but some people probably be a bit,
spooked.
It doesn't like. There's one of them that doesn't sound like screaming. It sounds like some bloke is having a good time.
Fuck.
It does though.
Oh god, there's a child laughter too.
There is a child laughter. There is a child laughter.
Put my music back on. Just wanted to hear some
I
of
have
it.
a little sister, and sometimes like late at night, she'll be up late at night and she'll just start giggling, and it's the scariest.
Arma Jesus, Nimia running right past each other. Arma Jesus realized, and Nimia goes down to Arma Jesus. But Arma Jesus has his back to Op 4.
Wait, he's still alive.
And Arcor taps him. Alpha taken by Blue 4.
The fights. And the first teams to meet are Scandi Recon and Pepega Pirates.
Yep, running into each other, the two best groups. Blackbeard taking an RPG, but he's okay. You're just having this massive battle line right here. Op 4 has a little bit of advantage because to the south, they've got X-Ray that they could use to flank around, but only if they commit. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, though, because X-Ray usually stalls really hard after contact's fired. Rory throwing an explosive satchel right in front of Dryden. Dryden's dead.
Oh dear.
Dryden, yeah.
It didn't go off on my screen, so I just saw Dryden disappear.
Yeah, for like a half second. Ah.
I didn't get it at all, so I just saw Dryden disappear.
Spiky getting knocked out potentially by a, I thought I saw an AT launch over in her direction. Op 4 is going to have the advantage, but Blue 4 might be able to bounce it back.
His Stark being coupled with the Moaning Man. You know what? Sometimes infantry only can be good, because then you just see these classic firefights, like Looking like, look at what squad is he? So look at Delta HQ versus the Red Force in the Northeast. They've just got this line going. And it's just battle over the crossroads, or the T-junction.
There's a little bit of desync going on. But it's still playable. It might just be because of the triggers and the fact that people are connecting and reconnecting. Looks like it solved itself for the most part. I could see Blue 4 taking control of Bravo, though, just on the amount of units that are down here.
So Scandi Recon have actually taken four hits right now. Nemesis, Marlon, Az, and Yanni all dead. Falcon, Infidel, Periton, and Finn being the last few. Actually, no, Eander and Teacher obviously being they're split in different squads. So I think Papega Pirates has done a bit of a job here.
Yeah.
Only Armor Jesus and King in the process. But you do have legal action here coming down on their side.
Infidel taking out Bay with the knockout. But he gets flanked around and eliminated by Vince. So we have seen in the Titans rounds where it was community versus community of, you know, Papega and Scandi. When that was run, Scandi beat out Papega in a really epic match in the finale after Papega beat Scandi earlier in the tournament. But with the not Bay and Dooley with Papega, I think that is what tips the balance in Papega's favor in these fights, especially since Papega is all in one group. Scandi's kind of separated in two groups, and that's what's getting them. We are seeing some Papega casualties. Hardcore just knocked out legal action, but I think Papega is just more concentrated, and that's what's beating out Scandi Recon here.
Yeah. I think Titans is always a good way to see which communities are better, but it's obviously been quite a bit of time
Since that,
and I think Papega have had the biggest growth as a community.
Flux just getting
Titans.
a kill.
Yeah, he gets another kill. I think Papega Pirates have come out as one of the best communities since Titans.
They've been very aggressive with it. Meanwhile, Omega and Roderick are about to get right on top of some Blue 4 guys, but XAT getting taken out by Roderick, but he managed to knock Omega out.
Oh, AC goes out. I didn't see if that actually got anyone. I don't think it did. I can see a couple of bandages, but I think that's from an old war wound. Depso being approached by Roderick and Omega here, gets spotted by Omega. Roderick taking out Spartak. Red 4 holding
I didn't
both
put
points.
Titans matches on my net. They're in VODs, though, on Liru's VODs, though.
The final objective.
Hey, Nim, how you doing? Drinking the Brazilian national drink, which is alcoholic, and it's pretty good. Thanks to a 21-month resub, though. Hope you enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. So I could see Blue 4 using Papega to flank around on the north to take Harkers, but they are starting to run low on manpower. You got Finn trying to be flanked by Not Bay here. Not Bay finally getting a shot as Flux also delivers some killing blows, but...
Legal's done really good here. Legal's the first one to get on the behind here, but... Papega Pirates broke through the Scandi line and have now just torn them to shreds.
Yeah.
With one Scandi Recon member being
How you doing,
it was Falcon who was holding all the way.
Got dropped by Jesus on first contact. Yeah, you were the first to go. I'm sorry.
Julie moving up on Arkor here. Is Arkor going to see him first, or is Julie going to see him first? Julie keeping his gun down again, which I just... Yeah, it always ends up fucking you if you...
Hardcore knocking Dooley out. Yep. Gets the headshot. And he's shot up by friendlies, but they quickly hold fire. Oh! Satchel charge was thrown. No, an explosive charge, excuse me. Satchel would have been bigger. That would have killed Twins. Flux trying to get some flanking shots on K, as K is suppressed by Namanai with the machine gun. Long-range fire from Pryoga on Missphere.
And they're getting a flank around on the Charlie 2 location.
Mazaround just went in somewhere.
Moving out to the crypt. They're about to take it after the team left. Comrade Slav and that entire group.
Ooh, yeah.
It's an X-ray come to contact with them.
Yep, Kiri getting pinned by Charlie too, but some suppressed shots from Norris. One of the best players here.
Very confused.
Mm-hmm. Great save by Norris. That kept Kiri alive from TSB. So Blue 4 is going to be able to snipe Charlie. I think with that, Blue 4 might be in the clear here. Because Op 4, they have a lot of forces stuck on Bravo. They have a maneuvering element that was going to Alpha, but it's running into Blue 4 X-Ray. Kiri getting taken out, but numbers-wise, I could see Blue 4 repelling this attack if they play evenly. Trading 1-for-1 and whatnot. Swola getting flanked by Stark and taken out.
Well, it wasn't actually as much of a flank as you think. Swallow actually held on there for quite a while, fighting them back. But this flank from them is really good, especially with Stark on their side. Ooh, Ghost getting a really nice shot.
Yep.
That's a perfect nade. Right in between Ash, there's 2 nades.
Ash getting knocked out by that second nade. And both of those Blue 4 guys taken out by this Op 4 group. Nordic Prophet almost killing Stark. And a little blue on blue there. Maz knocking out Oddball. Jack's still back here. Maz double tapping. Oh, and he runs right in and kills Jack. Good double kill by Maz.
Reapers and John Diggle firing down on that he's using a... John Diggle's a Chad. He's using an
More
MP7
suppressed
to
shots by
engage
Norris.
about 200, 300 meters.
The MP7 is a really good submachine gun. Arguably the best submachine gun in the game. I would
not
pair it
200,
with the
300
P90, to be honest.
Maybe not 200, 300 meters with silencer on it.
But he was still able to make those shots. That's my point. It's because the stability is really
yeah.
good. But past, I want to say, 300 meters, you're not going to hit shit with that gun.
Oh, yeah, God, no.
It's more of a close range or urban environment weapon, in my opinion.
Nice bit of friendly fire going on there.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of F-up, but it's dark. People aren't going to be able to see shit.
For being in control here, but they've been...
Yeah,
right.
no, Op 4 has been winning more of the skirmish fights.
That Stark, like that push from Stark and Ghoster has completely thrown things to the side because they were taken from the back. And just, I think, confusion reigned around.
I think Blue 4 could still bounce back, but they have to bounce back within the next few minutes because if those southern groups get wiped, they're screwed. Luso trying to knock out Nordic, and they end up trading. Not what Blue 4 wants to do right now. I think Ghoster might have just killed a friendly.
Did Nordic die?
Yeah, Nordic traded with
Rip Nordic.
with Lusod. We still have Sayek and Snow Owl camping behind a broken vehicle here in the garage.
It's my Chechen brother. He's dead.
Norris getting a great kill on him, and Goran's down. So Blue 4's rallied on the northern attack. Now they need to sweep south, but I think Op 4 has the number advantage right now. We need to see the remaining Blue 4 guys sweep back and eliminate who they can.
Oh, Rory put away his gun and doesn't... I don't think he realized he's
They don't
right
see my light.
behind 3
This is just so
enemy
I can
units.
help reference positions.
You have ACR here, who's alone in the forest, having to run through. After I think Roderick's push originally completely wiped them. You have Syke and Snow Owl sitting in the Oh, look at Snow Owl and Syke's position. Behind the car, sitting in the one way. Obviously, a couple nades will be the thing that
And they have gotten into some fights with people, but I think they died because you see the bodies on the road. Kay's about to push in here. Doesn't have his gun overexposed just yet, so they don't see it. But without lighting, I mean, they blend in quite well to that background. You just see a little bit of a dark spot.
But it'll be one of those things that as soon as they are found, it would just be nades.
Yeah.
Nade spam, and they'll be over for them.
All right, so Op 4 is going to flank around to the south. You hear 2 suppressed shooters, Finn and Wheaton, trying to fire up at Dog 4. I see Op 4 sweeping around and taking Alpha pretty well, but Blue 4, they need to adjust from heading on Charlie, to heading to Bravo. Bravo has a shit ton of defense on it. This is going to be tough for Blue 4 to bounce back from.
Yeah. Syke and Snow Owl.
That's fair, Falcon.
I
I kind of like it, though. I might make an op out of
area,
this with
because
Maz's
there's
permission.
4 red 4s, they're not going to be able to take it. But if at least 2 of those 4 red 4s leave, it will be over. Raven seemingly starting to get closer, but not pushing out. think no one really wants to move at the moment, even though Blue 4 do hold 2 positions.
Jonathan walking by is a perfect drop, and Syak and Snow Owl dropping him for it. He was a squad lead too. People heard that gunfire. You got Fawns now firing at Cheese. And now ACR is joining in. Cheese is taken out. Great drop.
Here comes Candy, Martin, Broken, all moving back into the
Oh
area
gosh,
to
and both
clean
of those
up.
Blue 4 guys immediately taken out.
Oh dear. This X-ray, oh no, this X-ray squad are now moving in on the mansion with only Cholt, the command, inside. And actually being shot at after being spotted. Cholt must go pray to the goat demon right now.
He's got some reinforcements coming in, but he is alone. Op4, if they get into that sector, they'll be able to take it from him because they'll outnumber him. Interestingly enough, on Pepega, we have all the main guys in Pepega down. It's just up to Sideways and Flux, Vince, Nam, and I. Names I normally don't see are going to have to clutch it for Pepega. I still love how the sound triggers are going off. That's one of my favorite parts about this. I can't wait. I'm going to dissect this mission file. It's going to be great. But he has them all set to repeatable triggers, too. You don't know what any of that means. I apologize.
I know exactly. I know. Well, no, I know what that means. I know a little bit. Obviously, I can grab that from the words, like a repeatable trigger.
And Alpha's neutral.
That kind of makes sense. But no, I need to learn how to mission, mate. I need to learn how to start making missions.
Mission making's fun, but it does take a hot second. Meanwhile, Dog4 knocking out Roderick, killing Maz. Great double hit by Dog4 here. He's going to leave Roderick, so Roderick might wake back up. Double tapping Maz's body instead. Blue 4 needs to get those positive KDs. Bravo is also neutral because it's 2-2 on that sector. So I think Blue 4 might be able to clutch this if they play this correctly.
Ultra, no, there we go. Now it's going to start pushing over to Blue 4 because of Ultra Lord and nothing.
Yep, they've jumped into the sector.
Skynet, Xenix coming down, Misfit, Broken Candy. We're going to see that it's gone neutral. But the majority of Blue 4 force now starting to move in. Blue 4 has the northern point.
Vagrant picked off by Ultra Lord, but Ultra Lord shot by the 3 Op4 guys to the north. This could still go either way. This is great.
Xenix heard. He's moving in. He's good. Broken's gonna run straight into him.
Oh, Falcon
Xenix
Nim and
doesn't see
some
him.
Legal Action ran right past each other, and Legal just heard the footsteps and then turned and took her out. But it's very close. I would argue this is a pretty good fucking round, all things considered.
Skynet down.
Yeah, Broken got him. Z behind getting Broken. Get that double tap. Miss Spears caught bandaging. Candy caught by nothing and taken out. Blue 4, I think, is wrestling that numbers advantage back. Miss Spear trying to fire at nothing. Z coming around, though.
The soil.
Cack.
Xenix coming around. Doesn't seem
Nothing getting shot to death, but that grenade rolls right on Miss Spear.
really good name.
Does damage on him. Another grenade going in, landing in the exact same spot. That's going to knock Miss Spear out. No, he rolls away in time.
Tree. It hit off the tree and it rolled perfectly.
Oh, but
there.
Blue 4 is encircling Miss Spear's position. Nice little audio cue there. Twins running right on top of Miss Spear, not seeing him. Nam and I not seeing him as well as that 249.
Doing a bit of CBT.
Takes out Nam and I. Fires on Twins, trades with Twins. Miss Spear knocked unconscious.
Very good shots.
Great double kill. Shy still alive though.
Oh, Psych taken out. Vince can hear him.
Alpha taken.
Oh, Sideways shooting at Vince. Doesn't realize he's actually a friendly. Vince is now to go inside and then taken out by Shy.
Nice.
So basically a backhanded team kill there.
Norris getting some great suppressed kills here with that MP7. Firing at Misfit. That 40-round magazine, man, it's a killer. Explosives going off. That knocks Ghoster, no, Finn out. Ghoster's trying to do medical. I think Blue 4 might bounce back here. If they can kill Shy, take the sector, and then move to Alpha, I think Op 4 is going to run out of manpower here.
Good. Well, I said that.
Reaper fell in his wake-up check, or he was just taken out by the 3 guys pushing up to his position. Probably a failed wake-up check, though.
When I said this was going to be a long one, I was hoping I wasn't right, but I was right.
Dog4 getting a 1v1, getting the kill. He is crippled, though.
Sideways firing at the wall, seeing if it can pierce. Xenix's not actually realizing that he's trying to pierce and it's actually just a friendly.
Managed to get a grenade in, but Shy is doing a really good job of camping that spot. I mean, Bravo is under their control. Flux push in, gets immediately bitch slapped. Oh, Rory throwing an explosive satchel. Shy, if he pokes that corner, he's dead. He poked the corner.
Liru, Norris just came up behind the entire Red 4-4.
No way!
Took them all out with his silence weapon.
Martin wakes back up. Great job to Norris. This is why I say he's one of the best fucking players here. So Blue 4 taking Bravo. I think Blue 4's won this. Thompson wakes back up. Norris won't notice his last second, gets that suppressed shoot. Martin hears it though. No, Norris! I think that's fine though, because at this point, Bravo has the Blue 4 has the number advantage. They've secured Bravo. Cholt still in the sector. Finn is unconscious. I think this is GG to Blue 4.
Oh, but Roderick takes out Dog4 here.
Great shot on Dog4 there. We need to see the double tap. He tried, but it's really dark here. I don't think he saw him.
It's all up to Cholt, Jay Cyrus, and Andre, which, you know, and there's the double tap.
Good double tap.
Tolly woke back up. Andre's looking completely the wrong way.
It's 3 versus 7. I could still see Op4 if Tolly gets some good kills, but Andre is just cautious about this. He's throwing random grenades out. Tolly could fall victim to this. That's going to be close. Tolly is prone. I don't think it hurt him.
Blue 4 take 2 zones. 68 to 37.
I think Blue 4 has this, to be honest. You got the 5 guys still on the Blue 4 zone combing around. It's 3v3 on Alpha, but point calculation-wise, I think it's going to be Blue 4.
Andre's just firing out random GLs in random directions. Oh, that was a close one. That might have hurt.
Roderick getting knocked out by JY.
Martin starts running in. Martin's just going to go straight for it.
Throwing some grenades in there, but bounces off the side.
Roderick wakes back up.
Roderick wakes back. Yep, you mentioned that. My bad.
Indeed, I did. Not getting drunk already, are you? It's only round 2. And a scream comes from inside the house. I hope that scared at least one of them. And another scream coming from inside the house. I can't lie, I think Cholt did pray to the demon. And it worked. What am I...
Yeah, because he was ground command. He was there when the Op4 originally started attacking. He was able to repel them until reinforcements arrived, so...
It was the demon.
Now you're starting to see Blue 4 trickle out of Bravo. They're going to start heading to Alpha, but point calculation-wise, if it's every 20 seconds a point tick happens, 20 points, 10, 20 times 10 is 200, divided by 60. In about 4 minutes, we're going to see a victor.
Indeed. Well, actually, oh no, Alpha's always been, so okay, so no, Alpha will now start ticking towards Red 4, but it'll obviously be in vain, because it doesn't really matter. Andre firing out into the trees, not hitting anyone, I don't think, there.
Op4 is down to 2 players now. There was a third. I don't know who that was. Yeah, this map's been getting darker and darker. That's what I've noticed.
Hear all the screaming. I guess you could say there's been reports of violence.
Roderick getting shot by Chult.
But not down. But Roderick's already been down.
Burst
There's
action.
a nade next to him, I think. No, it's a smoke. He managed to pop a smoke before his death. Martyrdom. Just the wrong one.
Chult's doing a great job of locking the sector down.
There is just some. J-Man
Yeah,
has to
right,
make his
Fives,
way
I
through
agree.
The house of laughter and weird zombie sounds. Mine's a medic.
Yeah, but I don't think he has the time to administer medical because Chult's eventually going to go back and check his body and see the other guy and potentially drop him.
I don't think he will.
I see him working on him.
Oh no, I think Chult stayed.
Oh no, Chult heard the medical sound.
Oh.
He sees Martin.
Can you get a GL down there?
And there's Martin taken out.
And
It's GG. Blue 4 wins.
And
Just tap Roderick's body. He might not know though.
Chult.
But yeah, that sound of morphine or epinephrine going into Roderick is what sealed his fate. And Blue 4 has won this round.
Chult, shoot him. Chult, just shoot the bodies.
He doesn't know though. He thinks it was self-medical, that's why. There we go, win by elimination. GG.
And as the rest of the Blue 4
I'm gonna be honest, that round could have gone either way for most of it. That was a pretty good round in my opinion.
This was actually a really nice map. I like this a lot. You ready, Liru, for a nice, fun round of more neutral sector?
Oh my god. Oh. Alright, Panthera, but I'm sick of Snow Worries, so let's do Walk in the Park.
So we're back on Panthera. People obviously like this map.
I'm gonna be honest, Panthera is a good map in my opinion.
I mean, I don't really go into maps. I'm not a mission maker, so I'm not really versed in a lot of maps.
So it's 4:46. Do you think there's gonna be a round 4 tonight?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Depends on how long this one goes. If we get in before what would be 10 for me, so if we get in before 13 minutes, I think we're likely to see one. Because it's round 3 and it's only 9:45 or whatever time it is for you. Which I think is kind of mental. So I think we will see a round 4, which... Not sure, will you be
Cool.
participating in that?
Yeah, I mean, I still have plenty of time, so...
Very good. And we still have 92 players.
Alright, I gotta add... Ghoster to the stream multi. Cool. And the map's the same, so I don't have to change the map command.
Oh my god, Liru.
Mhm.
We have unarmed transports.
Yep, transports on both sides.
Hooray.
Very tight.
Hello, Liru's chat and my chat. I accidentally just swapped my ending screen by accident because I'm an idiot. I'd just like to quickly just expose Zam47 here. He decided to come into my chat and say, Nuzzles at SL Dream, uwu, bulgy walgy, but I am not a bunny. Please respectfully bonk him in your chat as I am going to bonk him in mine. Yes, please bonk him, Sparky. I hope he gets bonked over there. If you don't bonk him, that's probably just because you'll hate me. I hope everyone's doing good tonight. It has been a very quick FNF, but I'm somehow still tired. And Zam got bonked. I don't like coffee or tea. I don't know what I'm saying on this, but someone just told me to make coffee because I'm yawning quite a lot and I'm a bit tired. I don't like coffee and I don't like tea. Yes, I'm a British man who doesn't like tea. I also don't like crumpets. And a lot of people think British people automatically like Greggs. I don't like Greggs. Greggs is like a breakfast.
What the hell is he talking about?
They do breakfast stuff and all that stuff. Good stuff. But it's not that good to me because I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like curries. Like curry the food. But yeah. Tea and coffee, I can't drink them, which it kind of makes me a bit sad. Because I dropped, but I just want to say I dropped 4 viewers after admitting that. You like pasta and pizza, that's it. That's not a lie. I really do like my pasta and pizza.
What the fuck
is going on? I make a fucking sick pasta bacon. Basically what I do is I make the pasta, I make the bacon, I sit the bacon to the side, let it, just settle after I've cooked it, and then finish the pasta, and I get a cheese sauce packet, and I make some cheese sauce. And I'll throw in the bacon, and mix it all around, and then I get some cut cheese, some shredded cheese, sprinkle it in the dish, and then mess it around so there's nice stringy cheese all inside it, as well as the cheese sauce. And then I take it out, put it on a plate, and then sprinkle some cheese on top. So basically, what I say is it's cheese and cheese.
I don't know, Flavit. I don't ask questions, but thank you for the $5 spot.
Cheese with a bit of extra cheese with bacon and pasta.
I see. All right, so real quick, Ghoster just messaged me. A ton of triggers are placed around the map that will teleport some players to a random location, removing the use of radio, GPS, and NVGs, but it will be given back after a certain amount of time. In the place of the player, a replacement being with no will agent, but don't say that will take place seemingly and die minutes after teleport. Oh, okay, so agents are a code term for AI where they have very limited player ability. They don't auto-target and stuff, so it's like regular AI, but they don't do anything. So it's just meant to be something to spook the players with.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I was just talking about my dietary habits and how, even though the one thing that people always say, you know, British people and tea, yeah, I actually don't like tea. I don't drink coffee. I don't like crumpets. I also don't like curries. And there's also, I don't know, have you ever heard of Greggs before?
I have, but I don't know what they are for.
Basically, Greggs is a breakfast place, sort of. They make like pastry stuff. So yeah, pastry, bacon roll, stuff like that, and I don't actually like it. And that has put me #1 enemy on for a lot of British people. So
chat's telling me Jack is just jacking off over food. Okay.
Zam came into my chat, by the way.
Did he?
Zam. Yeah, he came into my chat, and he said, so it's actually deleted now because he got timed out. He got bonked. And he said, something like,
Dooley's just spinning the win.
That's a dream, bulgy wolgies, but sorry, I'm not a bunny girl. And then he said, no battle.
So you bonked him because he wasn't a bunny girl.
No bat or jail can suppress my horny Jack Coon. That was horrible. And then he posted a
yes, Devour,
tentacle,
I'm getting drunk just for you.
A female that looks like she's having a very good time, and another tentacle on either side. Please look, man. I ain't the horny one here.
Look, I'm just watching Dooley spinning to win, okay? I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but
get your chat
under
control.
Yeah, funny. All right, Korvac, who likes to watch in my channel, he is ground commanding tonight. He's got Vargrant commanding X-Ray here, Kiri taking the 338 sniper rifle, and his suppressed shooters are going to be Brain and Reaper's Insanity so far with MP7s. Kit-wise, it looks to be NATO-based gear with 5.56 rifles, which means they also have the Carl Gustav M72 Laws, M249s, and M240 Bravos, and Dooley is still spinning. Otherwise, looking back on the roster, we have Alpha, just Alpha 2 actually, under the command of... looking for this slot, Norgar from 4IB, and Stark is taking an explosive specialist role, and Falcon is playing under this group with an auto rifle. This is round 3. I was told there was going to be some sort of quote-unquote Scandi civil war going on, so we might see Scandi on both sides today, but Falcon is filling up under Alpha 2 as their auto rifle, and he has, is that 249? He has a 249. That is his gun of choice, so I'll be really curious to see what he does with it in this round. Bravo HQ has Flying Finn leading with Azariah under him from Scandi Recon. Bravo 1 has Yanni, Iander, Teacher, Infidel, the new lead Perton, and Nemesis, who is also an FNF staff member, with R-Core and 2 1RCC members, Skip and K. Charlie 2 has Candy, Tekik, Misphere, Broken, and Matura, only taking that one element of Charlie. And then Delta has Ash, leading for Swola, Rory, the guys we normally see in OFCRA, as well as Ultra Lord, and Norris, who is taking a Grenadier role, but he's not the official leadership position because I don't see a slash in his name, but because he has that Grenadier rifle, he might just be the actual leader there. But he has Not Bay, Cholt, Dog4, Dooley, and Maz. A pretty good team right there, with Cholt taking the 240 Bravo, interestingly enough. Looking over at Op4, we have Night Owl, Mr. Sexy Voice, taking platoon lead in this mission led by Ghoster. Jonathan is leading Op4 X-Ray, and his sniper is going to be Thompson with the 338 sniper rifle. the T5000 with Omega and Raven being his suppressed shooters, and McCarthy taking medic. Both sides, by the way, have transport trucks and transport cars, and as I mentioned earlier, this is a mission made by Ghoster, and he has random triggers down that will teleport people to random parts of the map and replace them with AI agents, which don't have the ability to target or do most AI stuff like seek cover and whatnot. They're just random AI with very limited functionality, so that's always interesting. Otherwise, we have Jib leading Alpha HQ. Under him, we have only Grav leading Alpha 2, but we got Finn, Spiky, Leia taking a regular rifleman, one of the people to watch, Adria, Tali, Nordic Prophet, Ghoster, and Twins under the 2 Alpha groups. Blackbeard leading Bravo. Bravo 1 HQ led by Morgan, Bravo 2 led by Steve, but we got players like Goran, Oddball, Nixon, Shib, Hanu, and Martin. And then we have Charlie 1, which has UTG members, and then Delta, which has some Papega Pirate members that have stayed on. So I don't see a Scandi Civil War here. Looks like Scandi has actually decided to stay mostly on Blue 4. Maybe we'll see Scandi Civil War in the rumored 4th round that might be happening tonight. But otherwise, Blue 4 has, no, excuse me. Scandi has been 0 for 2 tonight, right, Dream? Because they were on the losing side last round, too. So Papega have been a little bit in the lead. I could be wrong with that, though, right?
Yeah, they lost last game. I know for a fact, but the first game I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, no, they did lose. They did, yeah, no, they lost both games.
So if you want to make a safe bet, I would bet Op4 right now, but
also,
I mean, Scandi, I'm thinking are willing to bounce back. Furthermore, look at the sectors here. It's actually a line. So Charlie's going to be in between Alpha and, Blue 4 and Op4. So, in between Alpha and Bravo, that's what I was going to say, but... Yeah, just line warfare here.
What I say is, for the last few rounds, you've said that every sniper is better than me. I went back into the OCAP and checked. None of them have got more kills than me so far.
I see.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to be extra.
But when was the last time you picked sniper?
About 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, yeah. And I got 4 kills.
You should do it for round 4.
2 weeks ago, and
hey,
I
Chosen,
got
how you doing?
5 kills? And then a week before that, no, 2 weeks before that, where I got 4 kills. I should go in for round 4. Do you want rid of me that badly?
No. I'm just saying, I want you to put your money where your mouth is.
What do I, like, I never get anything. I just get...
I'm still waiting for my 20 bucks.
Yeah, I'm chatting with my my financial advisors right now.
So your dad?
Yeah. And by chatting, I mean I you know.
All right. I'm writing down right now one of my sticky notes. Dream owes me 20 bucks.
I literally, like, you know, I offered myself up for anything else other than money.
All right, it's written down.
Okay. To be fair, I do live across an ocean, so. And
I know your father's email address. And I'll be contacting it shortly.
You know my father's. How the fuck do you know that?
Well, every Twitch account, as it's tied to an email address.
You're going to email my father about the fact that I didn't give you 20 bucks.
Yes. I have to collect it somehow, Dream.
How about you ask your chat for 20 bucks and I'm
You know, you're right. Jack could give me his magic beans instead.
No, I don't owe him money. He's lying.
You do owe me for a round from last week.
Yeah, because of a complete... Yeah, because I completely...
You're the one that wanted to make the bet.
It was a joke bet.
Right, and you didn't announce that beforehand.
Well, I thought it was pretty obvious when Papega Pirates and Scandi Rick were on the same team and I bet against them, as I normally do.
Well, then that's your fault. You just said you normally do.
In all seriousness, if I owed him money, he probably would never... Unless
well, I mean, last time you owed me money, you paid me.
I paid you in fee picks.
Send in goat team 6.
Which I made a lot of money off of, but I can't. What else do you got?
Hand picks.
Send in
I
goat
can't make
team
money off of
6.
hand picks, and your dick is small, so I can't make money off of dick pics.
How do you know how big my dick is? All right, mate. How do you know?
I've seen your feet. Shut up.
I have pretty fucking big feet, mate. I have pretty big feet.
Radio, thanks for gifting out 5 subs. If you got some radio, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. So Charlie is a little closer to Op4 compared to Blue4, but I'll be curious to see how all these custom
Send in
teleports
goat
go.
team 6.
But we'll just have to see how everything goes.
I have a lot of. I don't like my chat right now. Normally my chat's calm because no one's watching me, but kind of. I have Zam being extremely horny.
Yeah, that's Sam for you.
I just have a bunch of people checks in the post. I hope you didn't fucking send a check to Liru.
Yeah, I'm trying not to die.
Please don't give Liru any money. He already gets enough.
I actually don't. I still have a mortgage to pay.
He already gets, you know, a decent amount, but that has to go towards his mortgage. So do give Liru money, but not from my pocket.
But you owe me 20 bucks.
Yeah, again, it's like, you know, it's the whole semantics of it all.
I see.
Pay Liru. Someone give me 20 bucks and then I will.
If you're gonna pay Dream to pay me, just pay me instead. That just makes it easier.
Yeah, just pay off my debt.
How much to mute Dream, Jared? 50 bucks.
Someone's gonna fucking pay that. Someone is going to pay that.
50 bucks, I mute him and we solo cast for this round.
Someone's going to pay that.
50 bucks.
It'll be haha funny, Dream, go away now.
Bet-wise, it's 21k to 21k. I don't doubt that because of how the rounds have been going. I do agree. I think Op4 is going to have a little bit of an advantage here because look at Charlie.
I don't even see any of that 50 bucks.
Look at the distance we have here, and look at the distance we have here, excuse me. It is leaning in Op4's favor. Did I do it for 5 before? Yeah, but you know, price and demand, now that everyone can meet 5 bucks, we gotta multiply it by 10. It's how I also bill my, oh, there's 20.
Yeah, I'll mute myself for the rest of the stream if you give me 50 bucks.
Dream, Flavit is, excuse me, Jack. Flavit is paying the 20 bucks so you don't have to pay it yourself. So thank Flavit for it. Okay? Round has begun. Oh, early start. Interesting. See, I wish we had that. I wish for some rounds it would be like a 10-minute start because it just makes it quicker. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that they're starting to lean into doing stuff like that. But I'm leaning on Op4 right here because of how quick that things go. Ooh, we just had a mongoose disappear. Shib and D Omega being teleported to Charlie because they ran into one of those triggers. And they try to go south, but then they go into a separate trigger. And Blue4 actually bypassing a lot of that stuff to get a squad right on top of Charlie as Op4 dismounting and they're driving south. Not sure if that's a misplay, but I think now Blue4 is showing, even though Op4 had the advantage to drive in closer, Blue4 is going to take Charlie. Alpha being taken by Op4, but with Blue4 holding Charlie, I think this might be a Blue4 victory early on. Tough. Omega and Shib driving right behind one of the Blue4 Humvees. Why did Dream... I just realized Dream went to his own room, so I guess we're gonna be in our own casting channel today. Oh, well, I heard a vehicle explode. I have no idea where that explosion happened. I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to see if there's any smoke coming out, but can't see how anything else went. But otherwise, Op4 having control of Alpha, Blue 4 and Charlie, excuse me, Bravo and Charlie being under Blue 4's control, but we have an Op4 Vic that might have been teleported right behind this one position. So Op4 is going to be able to dismount and take Bravo. And an interesting twist of events, hearing more explosives go off. Now we got some Mongooses rushing some TSB Blue 4 positions. Driving right by as that Mongoose does multiple flips. And there they go. They're taken out by Reaper's Insanity with that suppressed MP7 40-round magazine. So we'll see if these guys dismount and head up on foot. They're choosing to drive instead. Driver immediately taken out. Gunner in the back taken out as well. So that is a lot of damage dealt to Op4 X-Ray already. Granted, they just wrestled control of Bravo because Hanu entered the sector. There was no Blue 4 defense on that sector itself. And otherwise, Blue 4 is holding most of Charlie here with a large amount of their forces. Tough call. So we've got Andre filtering back in. But Op4 has a lot of forces down here. We got a car trickling down, but it has just disappeared. And instead, I'm trying to see where they have been teleported to. It had Andre and the likes inside. Trying to look for them on the roster, but I can't seem to find them. Interesting call. Stark and Shib right next to each other. Shib is medicing right now. Stark moving past, doesn't hear that medical sound. Oh, there's Stark, and there's the double tap on Shiv. Bravo being taken, Andre folding down. Trying to get the drop on Commander Slot, but he is taken out by Captain Morgan. And otherwise, Op4 has both Alpha and Bravo utilizing the teleports that, I mean, it's just luck at that point. So Blue 4 is going to have to push to Alpha or Bravo. In this case, it looks like they're going for Alpha instead, which is heavily entrenched. But I could see them overpowering it because of manpower, because Op4 also has this force back here that could reinforce. But right now, it is Op4 to just defend their sectors, and they could potentially win it. 5 minutes are ticking on the clock right now until points start being scored. But if Op4 can hold, then they will more than likely win this scenario. Yeah, lucky teleports on Op4's side. But we'll see if those teleports continue. We got some Op4 guys on the north here. Might try to push into Charlie. It is members of Papega sideways. Actually, just one member with Scottish and McCarthy. They could push south and potentially put a damper on Blue 4's plans here. We've got Norris, who is a really good solo player, a heavy hitter. And he is on his own with that M16A4 with that 203 system. So we'll see what he is capable of pulling out here. We got Skynet all the way back here. Some Blue 4 guys trickling in, already under fire by Novix here. Z trying to... Oh, we get some great shots on Novix. You see that blood right there. I mean, Novix got hit a few times. And Ultra Lord and Z are immediately getting engaged by Guy Fieri. But we have Norris trying to pull around on that rear flank. Some Blue 4, meanwhile, on Bravo trying to fold in from the north. But Op4 has a pretty good defensive group because they've got reinforcements starting to trickle in with Tali, Spiky, and Leia, who are part of the sniper team. Otherwise, you're Flux to suppressing this angle. That's going to keep Z pinned down. Hydrate, you got it. Norris getting some shots on Despo. And he quickly pulls away. Look at that. Stark right on top of Novix's position. Ooh, execution? Maybe? Does Stark see him? Yes! Great kill. Korvac putting some shots. He managed to take out one of the Op 4 defenders, but Misfit and Morgan might collapse on Korvac's position. He is Blue 4 ground command, and he's taken out by Morgan. So Blue 4 without their ground command now. But we are seeing, we just saw this guy back here, Norris, getting a kill. Blue 4 might be able to snipe Alpha's position if Norris continues to do those sneaky flanks along with Falcon and other Blue 4 players in here. We just saw another Op 4 guy get taken out. And Arcor calling that there will officially be a 4th round within Friday Night Fights, and I, of course, will be covering it. Hopefully with Dream, because he bounced to his own sector, or his own channel, so hopefully we'll join back up with each other. We got King back here with an auto rifle. He's got that arrow in his name. He's combing these areas, but Shepard taking him out. Great security by Shepard there. I think Blue 4 might be able to take Alpha with how diligent their players are. I mean, fuck, we got Stark, Falcon. Norris is down, though. Interesting. But I think between Stark and Falcon, we might be able to see an upset here in this sector. But they are fighting Pepega Pirates members. Falcon's got to fight Guy Fieri and Arma Jesus, two of the best players within FNF. You have Op 4 Shy stolen a Humvee. He's coming back into Bravo there. Hiccups. Rather Scottish able to take out that one Blue 4 guy. Leaving Stottenberg from 1RW up here on the north. I think Op 4 is going to be able to hold Bravo, but again, Alpha is the major sector to watch here. Dog 4 Stark, Dooley, and Not Bay. That is actually a really good quadruple combo here. Dog 4 had taken out Amateur. I think Blue 4 might be able to secure this one sector out of Op 4's hands despite Guy Fieri and Arma Jesus being here because they were able to take out Falcon. But I think Blue 4 is going to be able to hold that sector of Charlie and then take Alpha and then push whatever they have to Bravo and hold the line. This is leaning into Blue 4's favor right now, but it could go either way. Falcon disconnecting. Oof. Probably because he was taken out by Arma Jesus and Guy Fieri. I don't think there's any shame in going down by those two guys because they're really, really good players. But Zat coming around as Stark has entered this barn area. He's holding the wall with his AK-74, which he actually stole from an Op 4 guy because he's in that NATO gear. Weapon PID confusion is a really good tactic in FNF because it really does mess with other players. Falcon, I don't think you have anything to be ashamed of. You went down to Arma Jesus and Guy Fieri, two really, really good players on your caliber. So there's nothing wrong with that. But Alpha going to the neutral status as Blue 4 trickles in. I know, Falcon, but that's the game because they're part of the defense, you know? That's why offense always gets that numbers advantage. So I get that you're salty, but be happy you at least had to be brought down by really powerful players within FNF themselves. And it is getting darker, which means that Illumination is going to be tougher for both factions themselves. But with Alpha being under neutral, now Op 4 just needs to seal the deal in defense. But again, I think Blue 4 is going to be able to come back around with this caliber here. Jolt starting to push down. We had Dooley just knock out Oddball there on the outskirts. Arma Jesus staying on the southern side of the sector. Red Ram being swept, but no one's found him just yet. We hear some automatic fire. That's Legal Action. Ash getting into a firefight down here. Other side able to find each other. They're just firing at other units within the sector. Ash might spot Legal Action. Take him out, Ash. Blind spray. And he knocks Legal Action out. Again, when I hit the L key here, this is what they see. It's very, very dark. Red Ram getting taken out by a grenade by Not Bay. Ooh, Dream got disconnected. His internet might have been a little wonky there. Right now, points-wise, it's leaning to Op4, but Op4, they've lost Alpha, so both sides are ticking up. So Blue 4 really needs to secure Alpha to bounce back, and they've got more numbers under Alpha themselves. It's just Sideways and Arma Jesus, which are members of Papega Pirates. I would argue the second best community within Friday Night Fights. They might be able to bounce back here, but they're fighting veteran players like Stark and Not Bay, who are the best of the best that FNF has to offer. So it's going to be a tough fight, especially since they're reinforced by Dooley, Tekik, Dryden, Banks, and Dog4. Plus, Blue 4 is about to get control of Alpha here because they got 2 guys in the zone, and Op 4 doesn't have anyone in there to counter. We do have McCarthy coming into Charlie, but there's still a lot of Scandia Recon members in the zone. He's not going to be able to wrestle control of that until he starts taking people out. Guy Fieri back there. He's trying to sweep for any remaining 4IB members in that sector. If I was McCarthy, I would just pick a building and hunker down for the moment. Try to regroup what the heck's going on. Ooh, Guy Fieri put some shots on Shepard. And Alpha is now under Blue 4 control. Shepard trading with Guy Fieri, but Shepard might still wake back up. He's at least medical. Medical Ubble, which means that a medic can go up to his position and revive him. But it's just up the Sideways now, but Blue 4 now under Alpha. It's going to be up to McCarthy if he can pull a solo here, but an AT Rock coming on his position, knocking him out. I think Yanni's going to do a double tap here. There it is. So I think Blue 4 could rally up and then push Bravo, but Bravo has a lot of Op 4 resistance here. Op 4 is going to have to send a counterattack to Charlie in order to stay in the game, because otherwise they'll lose that point advantage on the top right here. But it could still swing either way. We've got Shy coming up with an auto rifle. He could do some damage, but I don't see him taking over this entire group. Now, if it was something like Bay or Falcon, I could see him killing a lot of dudes here, but I don't think Shy has the capability of taking out Charlie by himself. But hey, he could coin himself a Liru patented watch list if he's able to take everyone out here, because especially since these are Scandia Recon members. Nemesis, Teacher, Iander, Infidel, Yanni, Azariah, Falcon. I mean, these are the best of the best when it comes to FNF. So if Shy is able to keep his own here, he'll be coining himself among the greats. Trying to suppress Teacher right now, but Teacher's able to get back into cover. And it looks like Guy Fieri, whoever was still on Op 4, getting taken out by Stark and Not Bay. 2 of the best players within FNF itself. I could see Blue 4 just rallying Charlie and then pushing and holding, but we still have 3 Blue 4 players, Kabaya, Stottenberg, and Brain, holding on the north. I remember Brain, he is one of the suppressed shooters, so is Stottenberg. So they could do a lot of damage right here with those suppressed M16s. Actually, those might be M4s. But just to harass this one remaining sector here. I'm completely on the wrong side, my bad. Here we go. Gonna switch to night vision so it's a little easier to see for you guys. Alright, now patience. It is in Blue 4's favor. They have 2 of those sectors. Shy pushing up. Getting into a firefight with K here, is unable to get a kill, but Shy at least knocks K out. Skip in the tree right here. Shy getting the double tap on K, killing him. And he immediately pulls back, taking that free kill and moves. Rogers right here. Shy is joined by Twins and Ghoster, but Teacher Nemesis are starting to flank around. Nemesis used to be my top pick for FNF. We'll see if he's able to regain that today. Might get on the rear of Ghoster. Starts putting some shots. Knocks, does some damage on Ghoster, but Tolly knocking out Nemesis. Teacher trying to return fire. Knocks Ghoster out, but Tolly putting some fire down as well. Puts a grenade down right on that tree. That might be it. It's a smoke grenade, though. Now that's the actual frag right there. Yanni trying to fire down the lane here as Twins and Tully are pinned down. You know, I've got some fire back there, but I'm going to track this firefight instead. Yanni trying to put some shots on Twins. But Tully putting some firefighting on Purton there. Ghoster getting on top of Twins' position. Gets the kill on Yanni. More OPFOR reinforcements coming down. As OPFOR are trying to make their unit push to Charlie to at least take that sector. But Blue 4 has mounted up in vehicles. They're trying to push down to Charlie to reinforce. It is still neck and neck right now. 57 to 55. Or 59 to 55, excuse me. OPFOR, if they are able to take Charlie, they might be able to bounce it back, but it's going to be a really tough fight. So if Kabaya on the north of Bravo, I don't see Kabaya getting all those kills, to be honest, even though he might be suppressed. And we have Nape and Dooley rushing with a truck to get to Bravo. That could change the difference here if they're able to dismount and then push in. Still go either way. Twins pushing up Purton on his flank. I mean, it's pitch black right now. They're not going to be able to see if each other push up on this flank. They need illumination of some sort. Purton sighting it. It's because he does have NVGs. So Twins able to take out Purton, but Purton was able to take out one of the OPFOR members there. Now he's firing down at Skip. But Twins taken out by Iander, who is normally the AT god. He does have that Moz right there, just in case he needs to use it. AT fired down at Audria's position, but he pulls back. Jib still on a flanking position on Skip and Iander here. Tolly also might fold in. He's trying to, but he's got some pretty nasty open ground to deal with here. Yeah, that truck's been taking a lot of fire. It is actually destroyed now. On fire here by Audria's grenades or AT capability. And I'm assuming Kabaya was just taken out by Stevo and Hotel Soap.
So let's give him a warm.
Meanwhile, I got Tolly and Jibstyle trying to get into Scandi Recon's line. Flying Finn in this tree right here. Tolly about to run right on top of him. Misses him. And Tolly taking out Flying Finn, knocking him unconscious, but Infidel comes up and shoots Tolly in the rear and actually kills Flying Finn too in the crossfire. Oof. Pretty tough call there by Infidel, but I mean, taking out the threat is the mighty call there, but at least guaranteeing a Blue 4 member goes down as well, because No Scythe got the number advantage, so it still keeps it even in terms of KD, but I mean, both sides have been giving it their all. I'd say there's still no number advantage on either side. Just Blue 4 has been a little more aggressive here because Op 4 has been doing their best to hold Bravo, and that might be Op 4's undoing because Op 4 has been too defensive with so many units on Bravo itself. Blue 4 might win in the next 5 minutes, though, because of holding both sectors, but we do have Nordic Prophet starting to enter in. If he's able to engage Azariah and kill him successfully, that'll at least knock Charlie under neutral. But, I mean, look at the number difference here. They still need to send something down to hold Alpha, which Tekik is guarding. Jib style in between 3 enemy infantry, 2 of which are from Scandi Recon. Again, the best community within FNF, in my opinion. But not Bay and Dooley within striking distance of Bravo, 2 of the best individual players within all of Friday Night Fights. So this could still go either way, but it is leading in Blue 4's favor right now, just because of the point gap under the 2 sectors. We need to see Spiky and Jib enter this sector. We just saw shots go out. That was Infidel throwing some grenades out. Oh, I agree, Flabbit. That Op 4 didn't capitalize on that collapsing advantage in time. They lost Alpha, and then it's just running into Blue 4's favor. Dog 4 getting knocked out by Jack. Jack needs to get the double tap at this point. There it is. Great double tap by Jack there, but I don't think it's still in Blue 4's favor. They're about to get into the 90s, which means it's going to be GG in about 2.5 minutes. Adria getting run up by Stark. Oh, Stark's one of the head honchos. Adria killing Stark! Holy shit! Stark is one of the best in Friday Night Fights as a whole, so the fact that he is despoed by Adria, also known as Adrian, is because the N cuts off. Great call by Op 4 there. It's 2-on-3. So if Op 4 pushes and takes out more forces of Blue 4, they could potentially turn this around. But 93, 95 now, it means that within a minute, Blue 4 is going to win unless Op 4 gets more members into Alpha, excuse me, Charlie, and knocks out this, and knocks the zone to neutral. But it's 3-3. They're firing now. AT going out, kills one of the Op 4 guys. No, I stand corrected. It's still 3-on-2. Op 4 able to knock down one of the Blue 4 guys, and now the zone is neutral. Even though Ash enters the sector, Ash needs to flank, but he is immediately shot at by Spiky. Spiky doesn't have, isn't one of the best aimers in Arma, but able to suppress Ash to keep the zone neutral. 40 seconds and Blue 4 wins because of the 20-second ticks, and they still own 1 sector. They're trying their best to knock out Bravo here. I think this is going to be a Blue 4 victory. 99, it's GG. Blue 4 has won. There's no way to turn around. Op 4 is not threatening Alpha, and Alpha is still going to win that one last point within the next 20 seconds. So GG, Blue 4 wins, but that was by the skin of their teeth, to be perfectly honest. Don, feel free to pay out. The round has won. Blue 4 is victorious with Scania Recon. Now, where did Op 4 go, Ron? They did not capitalize their... No, that's Ron. They capitalized their advantage on Bravo, even though they lost it with not Babe clearing the sector himself, because he is the best player in FNF, in my opinion. But they weren't able to hold their home sector for Blue 4's push, and that's what cost Op 4 the victory, in my opinion. And this is going to be a 3-sector. Oh, my God. All right, BRB 1 second. Hey, Dream, how are you? I'm going to go AFK for 1 moment. I'm just gonna go squeeze the lemon.
Oh, it's a neutral sector again. Oh no, it's not neutral sector, I forgot. No, this is actually a different mode. Guys, it's not neutral sector, it's a special mode if you can still hear me. It's a special mode. The independents are there are only two. It's unknown. It is blue for versus red for versus independent who are unknown. Haha, I know what this mode is. You guys don't. Haha, I'm smarter than you. Haha. Hi guys, how was round 3? I almost fell asleep. My armor also crashed if you saw me leave halfway through. I'm still not looking at the chat, so I don't know what you're saying to me. So I'm going to imagine you all are saying really kind things about me. That dream. Oh fuck! There goes my headset. My headset fell off my head. I have a cat cam on my stream, and then it is a vibe. It is a vibe right now. Everyone in Liru's stream is saying how cool I am and how they really like me and how I'm a good streamer. I've got the cat cam in my channel with the cat on the cam.
Whew. All right. That's not what I want. I feel like playing my normally spooky stuff here. The map is Columbia. And it's a three-way fight. Alright, so three-way fight for the bonus round 4 of this scenario.
It is special game because there are two people on green 4 who are unknown.
Oh. Should be interesting then. So green 4 is just an aggressor faction. Interesting. I'll be right back 1 minute.
Who knows how he just said be right back after being right backing. What the fuck? I turned cat cam on and I lost viewers. Wow, I see how Twitch chat is. No want primetime cat content? Hi chat, I don't know where Liru is. That's what the map looks like. I actually have no clue about this. I lied to you when I said I knew what was going on. I don't actually know what's going on. There's obviously 2 spawn points, or 3 spawn points, and then I imagine they have to go to each of these towns and catch something, or delete something, or something. Or kill each other, I don't know.
Hon, I can't hear you right now.
I have no clue,
Streaming.
don't look to me for answers. I don't even know if you can hear me right now.
Yes, for the alcohol, that's correct.
I don't even know if you want to hear me right now. I don't know. I don't know, man, I'm tired. I'm really fucking tired, bro. You guys tired? Because I'm tired. Tired of your shit.
Whew. All right, so we have a civilian as an AI.
Nice.
He's unconscious and he's bleeding out. Interesting. We have a bunch of sheeps and goats under one of the sectors here at the farm. Green Fort, meanwhile, has some AI units under AAF and Arcor, who is going to be a suppressed sniper with the 408. Oh my gosh!
Wait, where did Ghoster go?
Ghoster is gone, and we also have a bunch of other civilian AI, so Arcor is just going to be indiscriminately shooting people as an FNF staff member. Interesting. Meanwhile, the remaining sectors here, we have just some other guys that are also bleeding out under weird scenarios and conditions here. But we have one of them that is an armed civilian with an Olympia shotgun. And yeah, I really don't know what's going on here. Some others that are just bleeding out. So this is just a weird little horror scenario here. I don't get what the sectors are themselves. Is this just a... I think this is just a kill each other scenario here.
Ghost is back. I was actually about to go in and just ask. I was like, hey, I asked if Arcor if he's come back. It's actually a terminal defense. If you go to the points, there are terminals. So weird. Terminal capture, I guess.
Give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I honestly don't know. This is an interesting one to be sure, but
I hope it doesn't go on for long.
We'll just have to see how this scenario goes. I'm gonna look at the town itself. Let's go look at this one AI. He is a civilian as a hostage here. Weird.
I guess he's one of the objectives, save the hostage.
Mm-hmm. But it's a very interesting round 4 to be sure here. But otherwise, let's go ahead and look at Blue 4. Blue 4 is commanded by Vargrant. They are a Blue 4 faction with 5.56 rifles. And they are going to be led by Vargrant here. It is the vanilla, quote-unquote, FNF Blue 4 group, which is the Marpat Woodland group. They're also looking at a screen here, which is black for me, so I'm a little concerned about it. There we go. They've got a little bit of an infrared picture from the sky that shows unknown craft. Interesting. But otherwise, we've got Sideways leading X-Ray. Keen is going to be the sniper with the 338 sniper rifle under X-Ray. And then we've got Alpha with Tali leading members of the 17th RB with other fill-ins such as Seismo and Kabaya and JYSIS. We got Alpha 2 with Swola, Ash, Rory, and Twin. Bravo HQ with Jonathan and Roderick with Unknown, Omega, Shib, Raven, and Martin. Charlie HQ with Blackbeard and his group under Steve and Seven, Hotel Soap, and Jack. And then Not Bay and Dooley taking Delta HQ. Going over and looking at Op4 to the north. Op4 appears to be a 5-4-5 faction. Go ahead, Dream.
Sorry, I have just been saved by Stark here. He sent me through a quick mission excerpt of what it actually is. If you would like me to read it, I will.
Go ahead.
Or if you want to just... Okay, so situation report. The larger craft marked the primary landing site has landed approximately 1800 hours yesterday. Approximately 1900 hours, 2 smaller craft exited from the larger craft and moved to their current marked locations. The method in which the craft move is unknown. No method of propulsion has been identified as of now. Attempts to establish communication with the local population have failed, and satellite imagery has shown no human activity within the area. The status of local population is unknown. Our forces have made multiple attempts to fly unmanned aircraft into the vicinity of the landing site, communicate with each vehicle's craft abruptly as they neared the landing site. Only one attempt has been successful at gathering any data from within the site. The data receives about 5 seconds audio from the drone's primary microphone. The only audible sounds are that of a drone's rotors, an unknown fast clicking sound, and a low rumble noise. At this time, it's unknown what this means. So what I imagine is it is a data capture mission.
I don't know. I see this as an elimination personally, but we'll see how it goes.
Probably going to turn into elimination, but that's probably what the mission maker, Martin, I think it is.
I think this is a pretty cool op overall.
Oh yeah, it's interesting to see how this will work in a FNF space
Scenario, yep. Alright, otherwise we have, looking back on Op 4, Korvac is commanding, Cholt is leading under, actually Red Ram's leading as a spotter for Cholt under X-Ray. Cholt has the 338 Op 4 T5000 sniper rifle. Jibstyle leading under Alpha with Nordic Prophet. Leia with the PKM, interesting call, see how well she does with that weapon. K under 1RCC with Skip, and then Night Owl and Snow Owl. Night Owl with the sexy voice. Stark leading Bravo HQ with the rest of 4IB under Bravo HQ. Delta with Nemesis leading the remainder of Scandia Recon, as well as some fill-ins like Matura and Broken. But I don't see Falcon in there, so... It's just a Scandia Recon push from that sake. And then below them, we've got Arcor and Ghoster being the 2 Op 4 fill-ins. They both have 408 sniper rifles.
Yeah, they can
this should be interesting.
Extended jump, as you can see, Ghoster and Arcor testing it out. Obviously, no full damage, or as we can only expect, there's no full damage. Let's hope they coded that in correctly. But they have their little jumpy thing. I imagine they also have increased health. I'm hoping this goes quickly. I'm not entirely sure because I can't really put my finger on how quick it'll go. I can't lie, I probably won't do an 8. I am really tired.
Eight minutes remaining. I mean, I kind of like this type of scenario, though. You got Green 4 as the third party, but only with 408 rifles, which means they're meant to just harass Blue 4 and Op 4 as they come in indiscriminately. And then Blue 4 and Op 4 are just meant to kind of capture these zones in between. But this is just kind of a search and destroy style or team deathmatch where they're just after killing all of the opposing faction. But I kind of like this. This is new. So... purely focusing on the PvP, I'm surprised Falcon isn't in here because he would love something like this. But, I mean, it is that 4th round bonus round, so...
Falcon would have loved this if he had got the Green 4 slot. I don't think he would have really enjoyed
I
any
disagree.
of the
I think if he got an auto rifle or something, he would have been great. But if he killed one of the Green 4 guys and got their 408 sniper rifle just to harass, I think that would have been great as well. But... And then what's that makes an interesting point. I mean, 408 sniper rifles in this level of area here. We got some floating rocks from one of the sci-fi mods here, but 408 snipers might not be the best call here because it's just a really foggy close range.
I completely believe they have thermals.
I don't think so.
I definitely think they have thermals just built in. Just coded in instead of it being a physical thing.
Just looking at their POV, I don't see them in thermal mode, so I don't think they actually have thermals,
Well,
but
then that's probably not a great idea.
yeah, 408's close range because of this fog, I don't think is, I agree with you, the best idea ever to have, so.
Oh yeah, no, I can agree with that.
We'll see how things go. I don't know, this is going to be a pure PvP match. We'll just have to see how either side goes. I'm agreeing with one of my moderators, though. 408's at this close of a range. I feel like they should have been given some sort of a suppressed assault rifle instead if they wanted to actually harass. But then again, if you want a neutral faction, just do harassment. Maybe a 408 would have been the best choice because they're not the focus of the scenario. The focus is the hostiles themselves. These two are merely just harassing elements to decide whoever shows up in the AO to harass accordingly. So I would say out of all the scenarios so far, having a few neutral, just harass either side sort of player slots is the best call so far. But Dream is muted, so he can't rebuttal on that point as a, you know, a staff member of FNF himself. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching so far for the 4th round of Friday Night Fights. This is a very rare treat. Hope you all enjoy this scenario, and I hope you keep enjoying everything.
In terms of that, Liru, I'm going to leave you to do this solo because I'm fucking knackered and I'm not going to be a very good co-caster or caster during this. So I'm going to leave you. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll send my guys over to you.
Wait. Even though someone covered your $20, can I still get your $20?
No. Yeah, so you can have my 9 viewers.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Which are probably also your viewers. But, you know, it works. So, yep, I shall see you whenever. I don't know.
Enjoy the rest of your Halloween weekend, man. Hope everything's going okay for you.
See you later. Goodbye.
So we're going to solo cast this one, and I will admit I am a little drunk. Everything's a little woozy for me, but that's okay. I don't know what's that. I agree with you, though, in the sense that giving them 408 snipers is a little for this operation. I hope their secondaries are decent, but 408s at this range is a little overkill. I'd prefer to see some sort of assault rifle. But we'll just have to see how things go. So, as a reminder, guys, we'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in about 2 hours for Devour's spooky operation for Halloween. He does mention Sergeant Fluffer, so we'll probably see some hostile bunnies in that scenario we'll be on the ground for. But that'll be it for me in FNF, streams, excuse me, unless I join into round 3 of FNF itself if it finishes in time. But we'll see how things go. Anonymous Sure, thanks for the 200 bits, man. I know you've been here for quite a few months. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm going to be honest, though. I don't really get the point of this Hello? Coasters? Look at this fucker. He just fucking jumps. And Arcor jumps as well. They can fucking jump? That's crazy. Look at that. That's cool. Might steal that for some future scenarios, but alright, they can fucking jump. They fly now? They fly now. What is the timestamp? We had a few drop frames, but it's still within less than 1% of this scenario. 240. I always write the timestamps down, so it's easier for me to edit back later. I'm also thinking about doing an Overlord stream over November, the old 2007 or 2009 game, just so I can have some fun, because mission making takes so long, but otherwise we'll just have to see how the player base plays out. I will admit for the betting period, we only have Op 4 or Blue 4. I don't have Green 4 as a bet because there's only 2 players with those sniper rifles, so I doubt they'll be able to win. But hey, they could make the difference. So guys, feel free to bet on who you want. We got 4IB and Scandy Recon on Op 4. Blue 4 has Papega Pirates, who have been winning the past 2 rounds. So feel free to bet on who you want. I know bets have been pretty light in the past 2 scenarios, but feel free to bet on whoever you want. It could go either way at this point, especially with 2 Green 4 guys with 408 snipers. That could go either way in the scenarios themselves. We do see these objective markers here. Those represent terminals, as was said by Dream. So whoever captures them to start gaining points will be the victor, but it could go either way, to be perfectly honest. So we'll just have to see how things go. And there's the start of the mission. So some interesting sci-fi noises to start. Arcor still in his own inventory to look over what's going on. Ghoster, meanwhile, sprinting to, looks like Blue 4's start point. Do note there is still time for betting. We've got at least a few minutes left, but Blue 4 is starting to push in. Op 4 starting to push in as well. We got some spooky sci-fi noises to go with here. Now we just have to be patient. Blue 4 did spawn a little closer to the zones themselves, so maybe they'll move into the terminals and start securing points, but that also might include the wrath of the 2 Green 4 players. Arcor going north, Ghoster going east. So I'd imagine Arcor is going to harass the Op 4 players and Ghoster is going to harass the Blue 4, but could still go either way. We're not going to see what happens until the PvP starts breaking out. Spooky sci-fi noises to go with it. So it looks like Blue 4 is going to start entering the areas before Op 4, who's being a little overcautious. But the 2 Green 4 players with those 408 snipers could make all the difference. If Blue 4 engages early on, we could see Ghoster and Arcor engage them early and knock out a few Blue 4 players, and that might just give Op 4 the numbers advantage to win this fight. But even though Blue 4 is ahead, Op 4 is slowly trickling in. We could see Arcor on the northern end change targets and start focusing on Op 4 players themselves. So it could still go either way. You just heard some noises there. There's some launcher sounds on Blue 4. They might be launching Hunt IR. They might be launching flares. But the actual 3 terminals they need to capture are still far and few between. As Blue 4 starts to trickle in, Arma Jesus and King basically Papega Pirates players on front. few shots being heard. But there's still a few floating rocks here and there. Ghoster holding fast. These two little agents of chaos. We'll see if Op4 and Blue4 are able to knock out their opposing agent of chaos first. Korvac taking the shot close by him by Op4, but we'll just have to see how things go. It's still impossible to tell who's gonna win. Yeah, Zio, it could go either way right now. Hardcore flipping over. He's gonna run into one of the teams of Op4 heading south. Meanwhile, no way. Is Ghoster dead? Ghoster's gone. So Blue 4 have taken care of their Op4 aggressor so far. So that gives them the advantage to run into the sectors. That's crazy. No, wait, Ghoster's still right there. All right, good. I was about to say, like, if Blue 4 already took out their Green 4 aggressor, then that would give Blue 4 the advantage to hit these terminals to start scoring those points. But we see Arcor, we hear those long-range 408 shots heading in, but it's still a very foggy sight here. He's still jumping around trying to do his best here, but heading up, no skulls on Blue 4 Op4 side. And Arcor might have just killed himself, because I don't see Arcor anymore. So now Arcor is missing, which gives Op4 the advantage to head into the sectors first, but we got Blue 4 really close to the central sector here. Still got those whistles because it is Halloween. Hearing those 408 shots, but Blue 4 has bypassed Ghoster's position. So pressing randomly on the rear to potentially freak out Ghoster. They're starting to head in. Op4, meanwhile, right on top of one of the sectors that they need to take. Right on top of whatever the fucking hell this is. Above them. Ooh, bright light. I have no idea how Op4 is supposed to get up here, though. That does give Blue 4 the little bit of advantage, but Op4 starting to make themselves up here in this position, possibly by a TP. So Korvac could capture that sector via that terminal. There we go. Op4 capturing that first sector. Blue 4 trying to push their way up there, but they have no idea how to teleport up there. So Korvac and Stark might be able to hold that position. Meanwhile, Skipper firing in with Shepard, getting a kill on one of the Blue 4's guys. That was Savan. And now, here goes the PvP. So Blue 4 are probably going to capture their home sector right here. I mean, they've got two right here. If they can hold those positions and then push against the Op4 force, they are in line to start scoring because there's no 5-minute wait timer for these two sectors here. It could still swing either way. We got some blind fire going on by Jonathan here. I really don't know what they're going for here by firing randomly into this sector up here. Still go either way. Really, the main fight I was up here. Op4 capturing that one position. Still says it's connected by Blue 4, but Stark coming up to take that zone. Korvac trying to fire on Blue 4 position from up here, knocking out Stevo. But I could see Blue 4 taking those two remaining positions if they swing that southern group down to the farm where that other terminal is in this northern group holding against that Op4 group, but it could still swing either way. It's in Blue 4's favor right now. They just have to keep it. Some compression going up by Adria, but look at all those rounds coming on Adria's position in that barracks building. Green 4 is completely dead. So now it's just between Blue 4 and Op 4 because the Green 4 guys died early on. I could see Op 4 maintaining control of this one sector, but if Blue 4 controls the two southern sectors, they'll be able to out-tick Op 4. So Op 4 needs to take control of this sector, but Blue 4 has a defensive advantage here. Look at all that fire going to Ash, for example. It's just a foggy Halloween operation. Oh, I lied. Ghoster is still alive, but... Oh, our core is still alive as well, but they're not able to deliver too much of what's going on. But Blue 4 is taking control of the two southern sectors. And Op 4 has control of the northernmost, so their attack on this central sector is going to make or break this operation, but Blue 4 has so much around this central objective, so it's going to be really hard for Op 4 to take control of it on that terminal to start ticking up points. It's leaning in Blue 4's favor right now. And Blue 4 still has harassers on the northern site, which are unlikely to take that northernmost objective, but you never know. Could still take it back indeed. Op 4 sent a few guys on the far flank. Norris, Cholt, and Redrim. They might be able to flank down on the south, but points ticking wise, it's going to be up to Op 4 right here. Iander, Nemesis, Nas, Burton, Azariah, aka Scander Recon, to take this one sector, but it's a tough call. Grenadier rounds going over a Kvaya, but it might not be enough. Satchel's going off. It's leaning in the Blue 4's favor right now, but maybe Ghoster will be able to turn that around if he decides to come up and start picking up Blue 4 members with that 408 sniper rifle. Ooh, satchel thrown by Azariah. He wasn't able to get it over the wall, but that is a satchel charge that breaches the room. Might allow for Op 4 to start breaching, especially with this large group coming around up here, but Op 4 needs to move on that very quickly. It is 7-7 on the top right, but Blue 4 is going to start gaining that numbers advantage. Azariah leading. Oh, one of the Blue 4 guys went and picked off right there. Great shot. I don't know who made that, possibly Nemesis. And now Op 4 is going to start breaching in from that open wall sector. This is round 4. We never see a round 4 within Friday Night Fights, but it is that Halloween scenario, so anything is possible. Op 4 making this wide flank right here to counter a few of the Blue 4 Pepega Pirates guys, but Pepega Pirates in themselves are very powerful players. So it's going to be tough to see Op 4 counter them accordingly. Op 4 having the number advantage right here, trying to repel the Blue 4 players from catching into the military base themselves, but Op 4 lacking in pushing into the military base themselves. They do have Ghoster here as a neutral unit that is going to kill anyone who he sees. But he's in the middle of those Op 4 lines. Blue 4 still with the number advantage. Excuse me, the point advantage on the top right. 11-9. You hear that light whistle. Islander pushing himself. Pressing on the right flank, firing on whatever he sees back here. Even though that is an official Blue 4 unit, he's just playing it overly safe. And he is now suppressed by an actual Blue 4 unit. That's Rory and Kabaya firing at him. This could still go either way. Oh, but Islander taken out by twins there. And the rest of Op4 pinned down by Pepega Pirates pushing in. This isn't even Scandi Recon, it's AA. Maz, Nordic, Spiky, and Jib Style pushed out by Flux. They might be outmatched here because Pepega Pirates, the second best community, arguably one of the best in Friday Night Fights. Pushing in, taking out one of the Op4 members. We got Armored Jesus pushing down. But he's doing a wide flank on the north instead, not noticing what's in front of him. But Armored Jesus taking out one of them. Coming around to Jib Style, dropping her on the rear. And Blue 4 winning that one advantage on that central sector. But still, it's up to Snow Owl, who's actually close by, to get those kills on, Scandi Recon, who is close. Vargant firing some AT back by Blue 4. Actually engaging Op4 members. Vargant getting destroyed. No, Vargant's still alive. Some Op4 member getting destroyed by a satchel charge. One of the smaller ones, not the bigger ones. So it's only explosive charge, but it is leaning into Blue 4's favor. As Blue 4 is running out of manpower to take this out. Totally taking out an Op4 member, taking out another member of Op4, and now securing that central objective. We still have Ghoster running around on the edge here, trying to find some flanks on remaining Blue 4 forces in the region, but Flux and Armored Jesus trying to engage Ghoster here as the neutral faction. He tries his best to leap up, but Sideways doing a flank and killed by Sideways. And we see some beeping going off. Uh-oh. That means they have the script where normally in terminals they get to blow up. And there it is. Interesting that they tied the two Green 4 units to the script that normally after a side would successfully hack a terminal, it would spawn a GBU to blow them up. Wow, look at that trade right there between Tool and that Op4 guy. But Green 4, I think, is completely out at this point. Ghoster and I believe it was Arcor have both lost their lives in taking forces out. Green 4, look at that roster remaining. Compared to Blue 4's roster, it's really looking in the Blue 4's favor in terms of numbers. But I think Op4 has at least that southern sector down, but Blue 4 has secured the military bases sector. I don't see this turning around in Op4's favor. So I think Blue 4 is going to slowly come out with the W here. By the way, in 1 hour and 45 minutes, we'll be back for Devour King's operation, and I am a little intoxicated, drunk as fuck to be the proper term, but Blue 4 with their positioning on points. I think Blue 4 might be in the handle to win this. Flux killing Jib Style on this one flank here. This small Blue 4 group could head down south and contain the terminal point on the farm and win the victory there in terms of points. But who do we have left right here? Norgar knocking out Rory, turning around, trying to engage Tolly. None of them either to engage the fight. Nottinger knocking out Tully there. Great kill. Double taps him. Noringer continuing to survive against the Blue 4 onslaught. Op 4 reinforcements to the north, but a little out of position to actually hit the terminal. I don't know, Blue 4 is getting the point advantage here because they have 2 out of 3 controllable sectors. But Korvac on striking position to Blue 4's HQ there. If he was able to take control of that point, that might throw Blue 4 in a bit of a disarray here. But Blue 4 containing most of the other zones otherwise. Eric firing out. He's engaged by both Blue 4 and Op 4 players. But I think he was able to engage and destroy his target. Oh, wait, Nick, you're fine. It's just round 4. The bonus round of all things. This spear getting engaged. And taken out. Just up to Broken and Flying Finn. AC fired at Flux from Eric, interestingly enough, but Flux is able to take out Flying Finn, but Broken takes out Flux. Remember, Papega Pirates get very foggy here. Broken able to take out another member of Blue 4 here. Now it's just up to Kane. But, I mean, look at Op 4 here. They're rallying over to the southern side. Broken, hearing those gunshots falling in. Kane able to hit him with that secondary pistol there. Gets a double tap. But look at where Op 4 is doing right now. He's, Op 4's falling in on the farm sector themselves, but Blue 4 is able to take the military base with Norigar there on his own. Still could go either way, looking at the point values. Blue 4 in the lead. But Korvac on the landing site himself. It does take around 20 minutes for a single player to capture a zone himself, but since this is terminal, he could take that terminal himself and start getting those ticks for Op 4. And then Blue 4 is going to have to make the decision whether to push north or south, depending on those sectors himself. Flying Finn taken up by King. Terminal 3 connected for Op 4 themselves. That's the southern sector. So this could still swing either way. It is leaning in Op 4's favor despite Blue 4's point advantage here. It could really go either way. Got some fresh shots from Blue 4. Got some friendly fire because they're really spooked on who goes going what. Rory firing dash at Garrison, firing down at Legal Action. Ryron firing down. Red Hot, I think the creepy voice adds to the fact that it could really go either way. That's part of the fun. So now Blue 4 has to make a decision to either push north or south to take the landing site or the farm. But the farm has more Op4 members themselves. Of course I've been drinking, but if they were to push north, that would only have one defender in the sense of Op4 ground command as Korvac. Right there, mind you. But Blue 4 has no way of accessing that information, so it's just a risk either way. That's part of the fun. What will Blue 4 do? Because their ground command is still alive, mind you. And he seems to be leaning to the southern factor. But that's where, you know, a few of Op4's guys are still alive. Granted, Blue 4 has that numbers advantage, but because of who's still alive on Op4's side, it could still go either way. And that's part of the fun. We'll have to see how things go. It's up to Op4 to make that remark. To hit that central terminal. Poor you, exactly. Poor me. BRB, 1 second. But I think it is leaning into Blue 4's favor right now. We'll just have to see how Op4 capitalizes on that ability. Because, you know, 4 troops against 2. But they're fighting against Cholt and Norris. Norris could be the deciding factor here. No offense to Cholt, but Norris is able to make more of those advanced plays. Then we do have an AI right here next to Red Ram, who is just checking those AI out. And using those bones to glitch up on top of that windowsill. But he's fighting against Legal Action, Armor Jesus, Kane, and Vargrant, members of Papega Pirates, with the exception of Vargrant there. Ooh. Vargrant firing on Cholt. Kane being suppressed by Red Ram. I think both of the Green 4 members of Equality are down. Now it's just a pure Green 4 versus Op 4. Legal Action taking out that one Op 4 member. Op 4. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm drunk as shit. Keen taking out that one Op 4 guy.
Send in GOAT team.
Wow,
6.
and Op 4 has maintained control of Alpha, so it might turn down the point advantage. Broadshore, thank you for the hydrate, but J3, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub for 5 months. I hope we keep enjoying the operations. I hope we get a nice kick out of the scenario. And there's Terminal 3 going for Blue 4 there. But, ooh. Pager Pirates getting that one kill off to maintain the control of Sector 3. Now it's leaning into Blue 4's favor because Op 4 doesn't have that many members staying alive. But thank you so much for the donations, guys. I'm going to be honest, Op 4 or Blue 4, regardless of their donation, if they're losing, they go into pizza money for myself. But Banks could get a flank on Kabaya and JY coming up, but hope you all keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario, especially you, Dread. Even though it was J3 doing the donation, I'm good shit. But hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm gonna be honest, I rely on your donations to put food on the table, but hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Korvac running up from this spooky operation, trying to outrun Corey and Ash to find a teleporter on top of the terminal site itself. I don't have water though. I only have alcohol. Going back, trying to find a spot to teleport over. We hear Blue 4 engaging up for operations, but I think Blue 4 is leaning to win this firefight. Shepard trying to throw some grenades over, but is unable to make the call. It's gonna be a tough call for Shepard because he's got multiple units to fight. But it's definitely a Blue 4 saver. I mean, look at the Blue 4 count. Quarterback trying to engage Rory and Ash. Look at Rory, who has a commandeered 5.56 gun. He's trying to pull back to find an engagement away from Blue 4 sector. But he ends up falling farther into the abyss that would teleport him up to the actual sector itself. It's a really tough call for this Halloween. Shepard, close by, Twins and Kabaya. But still, there's a lot of distance for either to cover. Shepard has that PKP, fires on Kabaya, gets him knocked out. But Twins wise up to that scenario with that M16A4. Trying to peek at, but Kane knocks out and kills Kabaya. Tough call either way. Skipper trying to fire on legal action, but it's taken out by Kane and Twins. I don't know, guys. I think Blue 4 is in the advantage here. Because, honestly, there's one guy left on Op 4, and that's Korvac. Korvac is the only Op 4 member alive, but I think Blue 4 is going to win this out based on who's still alive. And I know I'm drunk as shit, but it's just up to Korvac. One guy on the opposing faction. Fighting Rory here. He's trying to make his way to the neutral faction site itself. Come down here. Come down here. Could go either way. But I think it's up to Blue 4 to win this scenario because I don't see Korvac as the type to make this style of victory. some sugar. Who's got plenty of sugar? No, we'll just leave it. It's fine. Korvac engaging Rory.
Are you really that drunk?
Yes. I am really that drunk.
Are you gonna start professing your love to me?
I always loved you, Kevin. Sorry. Korvac trying to cover the northernmost sector, but one on his own. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to counter Rory and Ash. Thank you, Boo. Explosive satchels going off, but Rory unable to take out Korvac. 15 minutes remaining on the sector.
Get some Don't spill over your computer.
Oh, I know.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Leo, thanks for the 3-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. But Hun, I'm not okay. Look, we have Korvac on himself on the landing site to the north, but Blue Forge is completely outnumbers him. You want to cover? Since you're combing my hair, I mean, Korvac is the last OPFOR member alive on the northern side. What did you get chalk painted my hair for? Come on, cover.
What do you mean cover? I don't know what I'm talking about. He just left for the bathroom. I think he needs to pee. I don't. Are you okay? Oh, hey. Should narrate what he's saying from the toilet. He just went, damn! So Blue 4 won that one. I'm, again, relaying what he's saying. He's so broken. Is this the end of the stream then? This is the end of the stream. Alright. Do you want me to close it out then? Yeah, we gotta close it out. Okay. Alright, I'll close it out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the operation. We'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the other operation. God. I'm so sorry. Can't. We'll see you again at 8 p.m. and operate operationally. Bye, guys. Do you want me to end the stream? Is it /end? No, it's not. Oh, it's that end. There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Don. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it. Let's stop the recording in the stream.
We'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I already